This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity. Welcome to Neosho Basketball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Neosho Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good evening, Wildcat fans. John, Jim, and Matt with you. We're at Neosho, and we've got a barn burner. The JV are up by a score of 48-45. It's been touch and go, Jim, but this is just the beginning of a real exciting night, isn't it?
Exciting night. It is homecoming in Neosho. We're tackling with the Tigers from Carthage, and this has been a great JV game, and following this will be the coronation of the homecoming queen. And our ball game tonight starting just a little bit early at 6:30 because a lot of the queen candidates are also basketball players, so we wanted to accommodate them. And so it'll be a busy night here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, congratulations to Jazz Washington being named a queen candidate, and to Aspen Drake, the sophomore, being part of the Queen's Court. So we've got some girls that we know pretty well that are going to be in the festivities, and we'll be starting here in just a little bit. But hey, not only will this ball game start a little bit early, but then we're going to have a girls game after that.
Certainly will be. And also at 6:30 tonight, halfway at around 6:30, something new. We're going to be tacked on by be carrying the ball game on the new mobile internet app from KSN and KODE TV, something new that they have, and they came to our management and wanted to put the Wildcats on. We said certainly we'd appreciate that, and hopefully we can do several others, and we'll talk more about that new mobile app a little bit later on in the broadcast. But that if you have that mobile app, you can also watch us on the KODE KSN mobile app, and you have to download that on either your telephone or your iPhone or whatever you have, your Android or your iPad. And that way you can pick us up there if you're traveling, and you can pick us up anywhere across the country, just like you can streaming here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, there's about 35 seconds left, and the Cats have got a 5-point lead, and looks like they're going to get the ball back. Carthage comes in with a record of 8-12. They got beat by Webb City on Tuesday night, 44-55. The Tigers are coached by Nathan Morris, who says his ball club is a little shy of varsity experience, but Jimmy's long on aggressiveness.
Certainly is, and they have in that lineup, they have 3 seniors and even a seniors playing JV ball tonight, so they do have some experience. 2 juniors will be in the starting lineup for the Tigers on the varsity level, so should be a good ball game. It was a down game the other night in Republic. The Cats just couldn't make the shots they needed to down the stretch. They lost by 15, 59-44 to a very fine Tiger team out of Republic. You know, John, if you're in doubt about the mascot anywhere that we travel, if you say Tigers, there's probably a pretty good chance they are the Tigers or Wildcats.
That's exactly right. We used to say in the COC, if you say Tigers, at least 65% of the teams are called Tigers, and there's a timeout with 20.9 seconds left. Cats are up by a score of 51-48, but I tell you, the guy that the Cats are going to have to pay attention to tonight is Landon Ray. Landon last year, Jim, had 30 blocks in 27 ball games. So he knows how to protect the inside, and it's going to be real interesting because we've got some guys that do their very best to get the ball to the hole, and they go inside to do it.
Don't let that 8 and 12 mark fool you, because Carthage is a very strong physical team. We know that, John. They finished runner-ups in state championship in football, and some of those players on that team are also here on the basketball court, so they will be strong. They are aggressive, and but the last 2 years the Cats have been victorious against the Tigers. And then there was a long stretch in the around the 2020 mark where the Tigers were beating us every other year, and the Cats have had their number the past 2 seasons. So it should be a good contest tonight. Good crowd. The band will be here later on. John, you and I will not be able to hear each other talk with the band right next to us, and they're sitting on Matt's lap over there on the cameras. Matt is with us tonight. But good crowd and a lot of folks here. Anybody who's anybody in Neosho is here tonight.
Absolutely, that's the truth. And hey, we are here and you're here via our internet service, so we're glad to have you with us too. Normally this is the time that you'd hear me say this is the pregame show, but there's 19.4 seconds left, and we're just going to hang on right here until this ball game is over. Chapman Southern, the freshman, is to the line, and he'll shoot 2. The first one is up, and it bounces off the back.
Both these teams traded baskets in the third period. At the end of 3, they were tied at 40 apiece. But right now, like John mentioned, Cats are up by 3. They need this to get over the hump, and they missed that shot. They have a chance to come down and tie it. There's a foul.
And that foul is going to be on Mr. Southern. And there's going to be a timeout called. It looks like it will be a full timeout. So we're going to take one real quick. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Pastor Mike from Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a few moments to give you hope today. Are you feeling overwhelmed with the daily struggles of affording rent, paying for groceries, buying gas? I want you to know that there is a God who is big enough to handle all these problems and bring you relief. He wants you to live free from worry and stress. James 4:2 says, "You have not because you ask not." Have you asked God to help you today? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
And welcome back. There's 15.6 seconds left, and the JV is up by a score of 51-48, and Carthage is going to inbound the ball over here on this side.
They had better hurry. I know they'll shoot the 3. They do. It's off the mark, off the back of the rim.
Owen DePoe comes up with the ball, and he's immediately fouled.
Well, John, if they can make these free throws here, or at least one of them, that'll pretty much ice the game.
Yeah, it will. Now, and the Cats rightfully so. Cohen goes to the line all by himself, and the Cats are all back to the back to be able to guard down there at the other end and just give them up the rebound and let them go. Yeah. The first one is up.
It rolled or rattled around and popped back out. Cats have not done well the last 2 times at the charity stripe.
No, they haven't. This next one's up. And it's not good either.
And a 3 ball could tie it here. And there's they're going to foul him. Well, that was partly a smart play. Go. Well, they have a foul to give.
Yeah, they certainly do. We've got a couple more fouls to give. Carthage record last year was 16-11. And they have bested the Cats, as you said earlier, 7-14, Jim. They beat the Cats last year 44-55.
Okay, I'm just still watching. There's a little confusion and another timeout on the floor. Carthage will take just a quick timeout to talk things over. 5 seconds. They'd like to get a shot off, John, a 3 ball, but Cats could still afford to foul. Hopefully not in the act of shooting.
Well, there's Brock Franklin because this is a super night, we're playing basketball virtually all over town. The freshmen were playing over at the junior high, and the junior varsity girls will be playing over at the junior high as well. And then the varsity hopefully is going to get started around 8 o'clock or so tonight. So it's going to be a long, long night, but it ought to be a really, really good night, especially with the pageantry of homecoming. We've been waiting a long time for this. It was supposed to be against Cassville, and we had to put it off. We brought the Cassville game because of the inclement weather coming in a night early, and we put homecoming off until actually tomorrow. But then we had a chance, because there were a lot of things going on, to change the ball game until tonight, and Carthage was gracious enough to help us out and play these ball games tonight. So
here comes the final part of the ball game, down to 5 seconds. They do get it in. Oh, take it away by the Cats. That's it. Cats will win 51-48 in JV action.
It's an exciting win for the Wildcats. The Cats coming in, Carthage comes in winning 3-3. They won 3 of the last 6. They score 51 to give up 52. Cats come in at 15-6, having been beat Tuesday night, as you said, by Republic, 44-59. Now, there's a lot of 44s on this, and a couple of 59s as well. That ball game saw Aiden Asbury with 20. Martin chipped in with 10. Forsythe had 6. Piva came off the bench. He scored 3. Branscombe had 2, and Fisher had 1.
Just a tough night all the way around for the Cats the other night, after coming off a good victory the other evening, 60-57 against the Joplin Eagles. Well, they're going to do some warm-ups. Coronation getting ready to start. John, do we want to take a quick timeout?
Yeah, we'll do that. This is the pregame show, and it's brought to you by ProLube, your tire and auto center. We'll be right back after this.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Hi, I'm Barry Reel with First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho, and I want to give you some encouragement today. None of us are perfect, but sometimes we feel like we have messed our lives up so badly that even God can't fix us or help us. I want to assure you that's not the case. In Romans 8:28, we read that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. That means that God can even use your mistakes to do good in your life. I want to encourage you to trust God and let Him give you peace about your past, a purpose in your present, and hope for your future. With KNEO Radio, this is Barry Reel.
What does a culture of excellence look like? It looks like her, him, and them. It's where future educators, innovators, lifesavers, and global leaders call their home. It's a place where immersive learning environments can help empower students to command a future in their field. Come experience excellence at Missouri Southern State University.
Today's sporting event is being made available for your family by Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rental, located just off Highway 49 at the Carterville exit by Casey's. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays till noon, with rentals of outdoor construction equipment and even attachments for your machines. Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rentals is a proud supporter of today's game. 417-317-4995.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details. Account earns 0.01% APY. APY equals annual percentage yield.
And welcome back. Brock Pyle, the senior class student body president, is making the announcements. And here we go with the freshmen. They'll be, Queen's Court will be announced first.
She's a member of Neosho Nazarene Church. Her accomplishments include earning a third-place state medal at the Missouri State Cheerleading Championship. Brecken's favorite high school memories include all the laughs with her show choir family.
You know, the Cats have split the last two ball games. A really, really good win tonight. And then we go on the road next week and then come right back here Thursday and Friday. And a win would set the stage for a really, really good run towards the end, Jim.
That's right, two more weeks, 4 weeks of high school basketball. Then the district action over in the Springfield area will be going to Kickapoo for the boys, and the girls will be in Republic. And, you know, John, if the Cats can get a good on a roll and win out the rest of the season, they'd have 20 wins, and that would be a good seeding in the bracket for district action. It's going to be a tough district no matter what. Whether you have 2 wins or 20 wins, it will be downright tough to come out of that, because some of the best basketball in all of Missouri is played in the southwestern part of the state.
Yeah, it really is. And as we said earlier, that we get to this year, we don't have to go to Kansas City. We go to Springfield. The boys will be at Kickapoo, and the girls will be at Republic, and that's pretty fitting because of just what you said. There's some great basketball in this area.
And some of the Final Four usually comes out of this area. It's been a while since we've had a champion out of the southwest part of the state, or I should say in our area, and that's McDonald County and Newton County and Jasper County, Berry County, through that area. A lot of the strength lies over in Greene County and Christian County, with the teams coming out of Republic and Nixon and Ozark and all the Springfield schools. But that could change this year. The Cats have been on a roll. They've played some good ball at times. I mean, really outstanding basketball in the games. Of course, everybody has an off night, and the Cats have had very few of those. They've lost only 6 games this year, and they're coming into this ball game 15 wins and 6 losses.
Houston Branscombe now is escorting the junior Queen's Court member. We'll be ready to do the Queen candidates here just real quick, and we will get this ball game underway. For those of you that are watching us early, this ball game is early like this for a reason, because some of these young ladies are Queen candidates, and they need a chance to be able to change. So we hope the varsity game will get started in just about 10-15 minutes, and then we will have the girls' game after that, somewhere around 8 o'clock or so.
You know, these young ladies have done an outstanding job this year, and you know, homecoming is like going to prom. You've got some beautiful dresses. It takes a while. Everything has to be just so. And this is perfect for Aspen and for Jazzy, who after this will get in their basketball uniforms and jerseys and ready to compete probably close to 8 o'clock. Something new tonight here on the broadcast coming up a little bit later. We'll be joined by the new mobile app at KSN KODE-TV out of Joplin, Missouri. It's a new way breaking where you can watch breaking news, weather, and sports and get your news a little faster. And they'll be showing some of our ball games from time to time, as well as other teams around this immediate metro area in the Joplin region.
Yeah, next week we, in fact, are going to be playing in Webb City. Girls are on Thursday night. The boys are on Friday night, and that's another one of the KSN mobile app ball games that will be played, in my understanding.
Is what they're looking at right now.
Lily is the daughter of Tony and Elizabeth Branscombe.
And that guy looks a little old. That's Tony Branscombe.
That is Tony Branscombe. That's right. And that is his daughter, Elizabeth, or Lily, as we know her.
Attends First Baptist Church and volunteers in the
Tony was a good basketball player 25, 26 years ago here at the high school, and they were and finished, I believe, his senior year in the Final 8, getting beat up at State Fair in Sedalia, Missouri. But he's now a principal and assistant leader down in Southwest City.
Yeah, and she is being escorted by senior three-ball expert Jaden Fisher.
Now, John, you know all the Wildcats, they're all three-ball.
Oh, yeah.
They can all shoot, but you're right. Jaden can light it up from time to time, and they're going to need outstanding effort from all the cats tonight to beat a very fine Carthage team. Even though Carthage has lost 12 games, they've been tough ones. A lot of close ball games this year.
Well, I think the guys that hold the record are Jaden and Branscombe. They've hit 6 in a ball game each. So here comes the girl in the middle for the Lady Wildcat team, Jasmine Washington.
You can see where she gets her height. She has been a starter for the Wildcats since her freshman year. I remember going to Lamar to see her start, and we knew she was going to be a good one. And she's really excelled throughout her career.
She's being escorted by senior Oliver Martin, number 3.
Oliver is the son of Dennis and Barbara Adams. Oliver is involved in NHS football and basketball. Oliver's accomplishments include...
You know, it used to be that homecoming was at halftime. It was halftime of the football games, halftime of basketball games. I personally think this is a good way to do it before, so you kind of get that out of your head, so to speak, and go ahead and play the game.
And you could take your time with make it a special event, and you're not as rushed as having something in halftime where you have to get in there in about 10 minutes, in and out, and let the guys get back out and warm up again for the second half.
Yeah, it really does. And as we said, that is Brock Pyle. He is the president of the student body doing the announcing. We'll have Coach Dan Droon, who is the PA announcer, and we want to send out a shout to him because he's been with us almost all year long, and it's tough because he stays stuck with it. Caden Asbury is the king of the homecoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reagan will now present the crown to our 2026 basketball homecoming queen, Lily Branscombe.
Lily Branscombe wins. Lily Branscombe, the manager for the Wildcats team, and I'm sure her grandparents are here, her parents are here, and of course it's her brother over here on the side, so they are a very, very athletic family. So congratulations to Lily Branscombe and Caden Asbury being the king and queen. We're going to take another time out, and we'll be back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
In a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be safe for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. John, Jim, and Matt with you, and we're going to be ready to get underway here in just a few minutes. Once again, congratulations to Lily Branscombe and to Caden Asbury, who were made Queen and King of the Neosho's 2026 homecoming.
Very nice homecoming event, and just a wonderful night, beautiful night, a good crowd. The crowd is it's packed actually, and a lot of fans here travel down the interstate to be with us from Carthage, and they always support the Tigers as they should, and our Wildcats with the band playing, and a good crowd. John, like we mentioned, I was kind of said that facetiously when I said anybody who's anybody from Neosho is here tonight. They truly are. I mean, it's every grandparent, relative with the players, and especially the young ladies who were the Queen candidates tonight, and they all did a tremendous job. They were all beautiful, and kudos to them and mom and dads and everybody who helped them prepare for this very special event.
Well, you can't see right down here in front of us, but Carthage being roughly 28 miles away, there's a lot of Carthage fans here. This is always one of the ball games every year that's a highlight. We get the opportunity to play some local teams because we are in the COC, and as we said, we played at Carthage there last year. Thank them very much for being there in their hospitality, but now Carthage comes to Neosho, and you can hear the band in the background. We've got about 11 minutes left. We're going to grab one more quick break, and then we will come back with Keys to the Cats and the starting lineups and much, much more. You're watching the KNEO Radio, the Neosho Wildcats on the Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
This is Pastor James Keyser from the Neosho Church of the Nazarene, and just wanted to share a few thoughts with you today. You know, we live in a world where people are captivated by fear, worry, anxiety, and I understand that when folks don't have God in the center of their life. But when we're talking about the church, the Bible has so much to say that we should not worry, we should not fear, we should not be anxious about anything, but in prayer and supplication bring all our requests to God, primarily because we know God cares about us. And at the end of the day, whether we want to acknowledge it or not, fear and worry, really at the very heart of it, it's a lack of faith and it's a lack of trust in God. I think it's a choice to choose to trust Him in the midst of uncertain and trying times. I really believe that's what God wants for our life. For KNEO Radio, this is Pastor James Keyser.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Hi, I'm Sam O'Neill with Affordable Propane of Neosho. From setting tanks to refilling them, we offer a full spectrum of service to meet your every need. We serve Neosho and surrounding areas, and we are committed to giving you better service at better prices. Give us a call today, 417-437-8927. Thank you.
And once again, welcome back to Thursday Night Basketball on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Jim Jackson, John Ball for this game tonight. Homecoming, like we mentioned, Lily Branscombe been crowned queen for this very special event. Something new tonight, we're teaming up with KSN, KODE-TV, and the ball game will be broadcast on their new mobile app. It's something you can pick up and upload on your phone or your iPad, and it brings you all the top stories from daily broadcast as well as stories developing in real time. And there's nothing more real than basketball in Neosho and against a very fine team from Carthage. And right now it's time for Keys to the Cats, sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler. Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance services for both you and your business. You can always learn more online. That's ericnorrisinsurance.com or call them at 451-6666. And now with Keys, here's John.
All right, Jim, we went back to spelling the word cats, and we're going to start with a C. We've got to have a complete game tonight. The Cats have been the third quarter team to this point all year long and have done very well, by the way. However, we go into the COC gauntlet, and that has started. We've got to start strong, and we've got to finish strong. A, tonight we've got to be aggressive the whole ball game. Fresh legs are important tonight, and we've got them on the bench. We've got Spiva and Plummer both, and others that can move right into the flow. We've got to put our foot on the gas and never look back. T stands for tension. We've got to put tension on this Carthage bud. They just came up from a loss from Webb City and are eager to right the ship. So let's make sure that we play great defense and pressure them into making mistakes and get the ball back. And this is a sound Wildcat team. We play this game very, very well. Let's make hay while the sun shines and win the ball game tonight, win homecoming, and give the fans a real treat.
And that's what we like to see. Once again, Keys for the Cats brought to you by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Give Eric or his staff a call throughout the week at 451-6666. Good crowd on hand tonight. Good to have you with us wherever you may be. Joining us here tonight on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network, along with KSN KODE TV with their new mobile app. We certainly appreciate that. We hope to do more games in the near future. You know, John, you look at this team for Carthage, very misleading. You know, they finished second in the state in high school football, so they really didn't get in the groove till midway towards the end of December, and a lot of the losses came early in the season for the Tigers, but they're starting to improve, so this will be no pushover for the Wildcats tonight. And like you mentioned in the Keys, it'll be a very tough matchup between the Cats of Neosho and the Tigers of Carthage.
That's exactly right. One Zane Browning was, of course, the quarterback for that team that went clear to state and ended up being the runner-up. He's a basketball player. There are a lot of 2- and 3-sport athletes. We'll see several of them again in baseball here not too long. Now, by the way, baseball is going to start the end of next month, if you can believe that, and we're excited to get that underway. We're going to take one more time out. We'll come back with the starting lineups. We will honor our country with the national anthem, and we'll get this ball game underway. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Want to know what your home is worth? Stop by to get a free competitive market analysis with Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. They're proud to serve the Neosho area and will stay with you every step of the way, whether you're buying or selling. A family-owned business for over 25 years, Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. 417-451-1700 or by email at gkitchen.showmerealestate@gmail.com. Home of the Happy Campers.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Forbes asked and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Welcome back to the field house in Neosho. We're about ready to get this ball game underway. Jim, there's a couple of players that have got to come up strong. The guy that we know, Jaden Fisher, we talked about him being a 3-ball guy. He's been real quiet the last 2 or 3 ball games. We need him to get in the ball game and get in the ball game quick. And the other guy, I think, has got to be Mason Spiva. He has come off the bench, and he's scored 15 at times. We need that sort of thing. We need that kind of push tonight in order to win this ball game.
Need to have some good relief off the bench, that's for sure. Mason has scored maybe 3 in each of the last couple of ball games. He plays good defense, but needs some offensive punch as well. Let's run down the starting lineups for the 8 and 12 Carthage Tigers coming into this game. The top 5 is number 11, Henry Latham. Number 15, Zane Browning. Number 25 is Cooper Jackson. Number 30 is Landon Ray. And number 31 is Jonah Barrett. There's 3 seniors and 2 juniors in that starting 5. Once again, the Carthage Tigers, 8 and 12 on the season. They average scoring 50 points a contest. John?
Jonah Barrett was the high scorer over Webb City the other night. He scored 23, so we share with all those towers. We don't want to forget him. We've got to pay attention to him. For your Neosho Wildcats, coming in with a record of 15-6, coached by Coach Zayden Culp. He is assisted by Drew Harmon and Brock Franklin. We'll start off with number 0, the junior, Houston Branscombe. He'll be the point guard, and he is a 3-ball shooter. The senior we talked about earlier, Jaden Fisher, wears number 1. He'll be over on one side, and Caden Asbury, the senior, number 2, will be on the other side. Oliver Martin will be shooting from the middle. He's got a pull-up jump shot. He also is kind of an expert at that no-look pass, and he's able to get the ball inside to the big guy, and the big guy's a junior, and that is Zach Forsythe. So for the Cats, it's going to be Branscombe, Fisher, Asbury, Martin, and Forsythe. Looks like we're getting everybody together. And as we said, Coach Dan Druin, who is also a offensive line coach for the Neosho Wildcats, will have the starting lineup when we get this ball game underway.
John, do want to mention this is the first of 2 ball games that we will have tonight. After this, there will be about a 15-minute break. The girls will be in action, and the girls coming in with a record of 2-18, facing the 4-15 Lady Tigers. That game, once again, about 15 minutes after the conclusion of the boys' game. We're going to pause right now for the playing of our national anthem.
Neosho Wildcats. We ask that you please now rise for the presentation of the colors from Neosho High School AFJROTC, and then the playing of our national anthem by your award-winning NHS band.
We have got a packed house here tonight, and we will be ready to get this ball game underway. Both teams will go back. The Neosho Junior ROTC is taking the colors off of the floor. Both teams will go to their benches, and we'll have the announcement of the starters. Jim, what do you feel like the Cats have got to do in order to win tonight?
You know, I think they have to be aggressive, and Carthage team is very fast, and they are very physical. They always have been, and you can't be pushed around. You need to get off to a good start. You don't want to be down and digging a hole, and you're down by 10 points at the end of the first quarter. So I think they're going to have to play their brand of basketball because the Cats do very well. They get a lead. They know how to keep it, and that's one point I think they'll do very well tonight.
Well, I think so, too, and if the JV ball game is any indication, and the officials, no doubt, will play it the same way they did in the junior varsity game. They didn't call just a whole lot of fouls, so that tells you it could be a fast, furious, and rough ball game.
You know, one young man the Cats will need to guard closely tonight is Jonah Barrett, who you mentioned is averaging in around 20 points per contest. Let's listen as the Cats are being introduced.
They're there's Houston Branscombe being introduced. And Jaden Fisher. There's Kate Nasbury, the signee to Coffeyville Community College. There is Martin, Ollie Martin. And the junior, it takes a couple of dozen of them to beat up on him, doesn't it, as he was coming through there.
And, you know, another factor the Cats need to be aware of, stay out of foul trouble. In the past couple of ball games, Houston Branscombe will draw a couple of fouls early in the first period, then he has to set. And they need him late in the ball game, deep into the ball game, with his expertise on the 3-ball and also free throw shooting.
Yeah, absolutely right. We have got to have him back in there. That's been our go-to between he and Jaden Fisher. They've made basically all the free throws coming down the line. It is going to be Landon Ray against Zach Forsythe as we get ready. And with a play-by-play, here's Jim Jackson.
Here's the initial tip-off. It'll go to the Tigers. They'll move it across midcourt. They'll take their time, being closely guarded by Oliver Martin, and good hustle by Asbury to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, and the Cats get the ball, so that's a good start for the Cats to show Carthage that we are not here to fancy pussyfoot around. We are here to play.
Branscombe brings the ball down. He finds Asbury over on the right wing. And he'll drive, kicks back. Oh, it's taken away. Loose ball.
That's what we saw. We knew that Landon Ray had 30 blocks last year in 27 games, and he got his hands on that one.
And he does a good job of just being right in your face without committing a foul. Done a great job in his career at Carthage High School.
Cats playing man-to-man defense to start the ball game.
No score. We're just underway. Homecoming night here at Neosho High School.
Cooper Jackson being guarded by Branscombe. Looks like he wanted to shoot the 3-ball, but thought better of it.
Latham drives to the basket, kicks it back out. The little jump shot, it goes in. Number 15, Browning, puts it in. Cats come down as quick as they can on the attack. Pass down low to Forsythe. Oh, it just won't go, a little too hard. And a good hustle and rebound by Barrett.
Well, that was a nice pass that time, and it was a great idea. We'll go back and do that one again.
And they set it up nicely to Forsythe in the low post. They'll be doing that. There's a foul.
And that's going to, yeah.
And a push. Foul against Browning. Asbury had his feet planted.
Landon Ray. That's against Ray.
Ray was the culprit.
His first personal, first team.
First team foul. Branscombe will bring it down for the Cats. Tigers back on defense. Set in their zone. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cats. Once again, good to have you with us tonight here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Also being seen on the mobile app, streaming from KSN, KODE TV Joplin. Drive to the basket, Asbury up and in.
That was Fisher.
Fisher puts it in. We need more of those from Jayden tonight. It's a tie ball game at 2 apiece. And a spin move, and
that was a walk.
Jackson took one too many steps. So far, the Tigers haven't shown much pressure against the Cats. Allowed them to come down and set something up. Asbury drives, kicks it back over to Fisher, and he's fouled.
Yeah, he's fouled by number 31, and that is Barrett.
John, I'm usually not seeing Fisher in there to clean up the mess. Usually it's Zach Forsythe, number 35, will do most of that work for the Cats tonight.
Well, Jayden, his first of the year, he was able to break down the baseline, and that first one was up and good with some pretty good success, and we've seen that happen twice now. Cats are up 3-2, 5:46 left in the ball game. Next one is up, and it's good.
Perfect night so far for Jayden.
In fact, he's got the 4 points for the Cats.
Latham will bring it down for the Tigers. They'll move it around 25. That's Jackson. Down low. And they'll Drive kicks it back out. Tigers taking their time, taking time off the clock. 5:20 to go in the first period. Neosho up by 2. It's hard to see across the student section, John. They're all standing up, and it gets down in the corner. It's hard to see who actually has the ball.
Yeah, Cooper Jackson with the ball, and he gets it out to the front. There is a 3 ball that is an air ball, and Neosho gets it back.
Yeah, they took about a minute and a half off the clock and nothing to show for it.
That was Barrett that shot that one, and it just missed completely.
He had a good night the other evening in a losing cause against the Cardinals of Wem City. Forsythe on the right wing. Back out to Asbury. The draw. Oh, a nice play. Get in there. It wouldn't quite go. Soft touch wouldn't go for Mr. Forsythe. And they'll. Jackson with the ball.
Well, the Cats need to just keep doing what they're doing. They're obviously penetrating the Tigers' defense.
Landon Ray. Oh, has it tied up.
And it's a nice job of tying it up by Branscombe, but he's going to be called for a foul, I believe.
That's where Houston gets in trouble.
Nope, that's going to be on Asbury.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 2, Caden Asbury. His first personal.
And the shot is good by number 30. Landon Ray puts it in off the backboard.
Asbury was over on the sideline, and Carthage took advantage of that and got the ball into him, and the score is tied up. There's a 3 ball that does not go, but it is picked up by Latham.
And the drive to the basket, a whistle.
And there's a block on Asbury.
Carthage not liking the call. They're going to confer.
Well, looks like that they're going to recall it.
It'll be against the Cats.
Yes, it is.
31 Barrett will go to the line for the Tigers. One ref said one thing and the other said the other, but they'll call it. No.
Oh, no, it is. It absolutely is. And that is the second one on Landon Ray.
It'll be against the Tigers. So after a little powwow conference right there at the charity stripe, they said Wildcat basketball. 4 minutes to go in this opening period. Low-scoring affair so far. We're tied up at 4 apiece. Carthage and Neosho. 3 ball coming. Yeah, oh, in and out. It won't go for Asbury. Those will start dropping. Oh, throws it back out over.
Certainly was.
Thought it was out of bounds. And the little jumper, it won't go.
And Martin comes down with it.
Good hustle by Oliver. They'll hand it off to Branscombe. They get it across midcourt. Asbury looks like he's going to drive. Kick. Oh, what a nice play. Yes, by Forsythe. Easy layup. And a timeout on the floor. 6-4, Neosho.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to thank some of our sponsors. Of course, we want to thank the Neosho School District, and we also want to thank People's Bank of Seneca, Missouri Southern State University, Dig Ride Equipment Rental, Compton CPA Group, First Community Bank, 86 Mini Storage, and ProLube. And it looks to me like Mason Spiva is primed, ready to come in the ball game, Jim.
Well, they can use him for defense, and you can't keep up this kind of pace. Somebody gets tired, and Mason is a good one to come in off the bench. And he is a good, outstanding three-point shooter for the Cats, has been last year and also this year. You look at Zach Forsythe, he's the workhorse. He plays about 28 minutes in each ball game, 28, 30 minutes. They don't give him much of a breather.
Yeah, that's right. Spiva in the ball game, and Fisher is out.
Pass down low, thrown out of bounds. Cats basketball intended for number 15, Browning. It just couldn't quite hang on.
And Carthage is content to go back to half-court defense. Spiva gets the ball into Branscombe, and he brings it down across the timeline.
They take their time. Good ball handlers for the Cats. Branscombe will drive. The shot is up, no good.
He gets the rebound himself, and there's about 3 Carthage guys maul him and get it back.
And Barrett came away with it for the Tigers. No foul. Jackson with the ball and a whistle.
And there's a foul.
Away from the ball.
It looks like, let's see who that foul is going to be on. It's going to be on Branscombe.
That's number 2 on Houston. He's going to have to sit down a little bit. We've seen this happen time and time again. Wide open, the 3 ball. It's off the front of the rim, taken away by Martin. 3 ball coming from Fisher. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Let's go back the other way. See what the Tigers can cook up.
Well, neither team seems to be able to hit a 3 ball so far.
A low-scoring affair so far with 2:10 to go in this opening period. There's a 3 ball. It's in and out. No good. Martin again with the rebound.
And Martin is right there with pick up the rebound for the Cats.
He hangs on. Fisher is in over in the corner, and Asbury at the top of the key. They'll try to set something up. Asbury will drive. He's a good one to draw the foul. He backs off. Good pass in there for Forsythe for 2.
Well, Forsythe tried that the first time they went through, and he was held back, so Asbury just came back and went back right back at it again.
And the shot by Jackson won't go off the front of the rim. They're trying the 3 ball to get back into the game. Asbury for 3. Bam! Asbury's first tray of the night. It's 11-4 Neosho with 1:15 to go in this opening period.
That was exactly what the Cats needed in order to get things going. And there's another foul, and that is going to be, no, that one's on Asbury.
Yeah, he wasn't set.
I tell you what, he and Ray have been going at each other.
They probably will all
His
night.
second one.
Cats on a 7-0 run against the Tigers. It was tied up at 4 apiece.
He and Landon Ray both have 2 fouls. So Asbury's going to sit down for just a minute or two. And in the ball game, I believe, is Plummer.
And there's a long shot, no good. Forsythe with the rebound. Cats on the attack, 1 minute left in this initial period.
You know, we've got the, I'm not sure what's going on with the clock, but it says there's about 50 minutes left.
And Plummer in the ball game for the Cats. Martin comes back, get in there. Yes, nice play by Oliver Martin.
Nice little up and over. Cats are up 13-4.
Largest lead of the game for the Cats, up by 9. And they'll kick it around. Jackson over on the right wing. Back out, number 13 is in there. That's Carlton. Wide open. Ray will hand it off. They're down to 13 seconds.
Spider did a great job. Ball goes up, and Zach comes down with it.
7 seconds, 5 seconds, the 3 ball. It's off the mark, no good. And that's the end of the first period. Neosho has a 9-point lead. It's 13-4 after 1. We'll take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Chapman Sawmill and Heartwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
Healthcare doesn't have to be complicated. At the Free Market Physician in Neosho, you pay just one affordable monthly fee, and that covers all the checkups and routine care you need. No insurance hassles, no surprise bills, just unlimited access to your doctor when you need them. Whether it's a quick visit, telemedicine, or ongoing care, you're covered. Find out how simple healthcare can be. Call 417-312-9499 or visit freemarketphysicians.com. That's 417-312-9499.
And you're back at the Wildcat Fieldhouse. John, Jim, and Matt. Jim, the fouls were flying. I mean, we've got Asbury that's got 2. We've got Branscombe that's got 2. On the other side, we've got Ray that's got 2. So Nobody else seems to have them, but those guys are going to have to be real careful.
That they are. The Tigers have gone cold. They have not had a basket in the last 4 minutes. They had the game was tied at 4 apiece with 4 minutes to go, and the Cats have opened up a 9-point lead to start this second period. Asbury on the attack, the drive. He loses control. Fisher.
Bam! That's what we needed. That is what we needed.
16-4. Nice 3-ball from Jaden Fisher from the corner.
Nice.
You know, defense, the Tigers have a difficult time. They don't know who to guard because all the Cats have the ability to shoot the 3-ball.
They really do. That was a nice assist that time by Asbury.
Jackson at the top of the key, passes around. Carlton into the game now for the Tigers.
16-4 in favor of the Cats. 7:10 left in the half. Continue to pass the ball around.
Tigers will take a lot of time off the clock, and they haven't had much to show for it. Jackson kicks it back out. To Latham, the little jumper. It's off the front of the rim.
Spiva comes up with the rebound.
That shows his strength. Good hustle here. 3-ball.
Asbury hits his second 3 of the night. And just like that, the score is 19-4.
What a lead this has been. Oh, another steal by Asbury. He's going to go coast to coast. He can't make it go. Fisher saves it. And Tigers
a little bit of a volleyball game.
And Latham puts it in. What a strange turn of events.
Yeah, it was.
No foul on the play. That's good for both teams. They have some players in foul trouble already. Nice play.
Nice pass.
Number 3, Oliver Martin with an easy layup, 21-6. Neosho, 6 minutes to go in this second period.
This is a ball game that the Cats have got to win, and that means that we need to keep doing what we're doing. There's a first foul on Spiva.
A little too aggressive. And the Tigers have some new players coming in. Number 4, that's Pesker.
He's a junior, Cade Pesker.
He played. He played some JV action tonight. Tigers just trying to find anything. They've been just a little off tonight on their shooting. Pesker. And the long 3-ball, it's in. Pesker comes in and shoots the 3-ball from downtown.
Well, I tell you what, Asbury lost his footing that time, and that left him wide open. And I don't know as you want to leave anybody wide open for a 3-ball in this ball game.
Now, somebody you have no clue. Oh, it's taken away. Oh, they were stepped out of bounds, and it was not called.
And nice job that time by Spiva to stop that.
Browning had a nice save, but the foot was out, and the ref was right there. It was a close call.
And Spiva will sit down, and Forsythe back in the ball game for the Cats.
Fast-paced action. There's a long 3-ball. It's off the mark. Martin with the rebound.
Carrying the mail as far as rebounds are concerned for the Cats right now.
And Coach Culp calling some signals in off the sideline.
21-9 in favor of the Wildcats. 4:50 left in the half.
And Asbury for 3. Oh, off the mark. Browning with the rebound for the Tigers. They're on the attack. Kicks it back out to Pesker. He wants the 3-ball. He says, no, I'll pass it off.
Gets the ball back inside to 25.
That's Mr. Jackson.
Yeah.
No relation tonight. Good hustle. Oh, nice hustle, but out of bounds. Brenscombe stepped on the sideline.
Well, he did a nice job, and that is exactly what the Cats have got to continue to do. We talked about in the pregame show of bringing tension to this Carthage bunch, put the pressure on them.
Good hustle by, there's Jackson. Going to toss it out to Browning. Tigers taking a lot of time off the clock, and they've had the open shot, but just won't take it.
seems like there's an open shot right there. It doesn't go.
Jackson can't make it go. Martin's going to hold it up. Now he's going to drive. And he couldn't believe that he wasn't fouled. Taken away by Branscombe. Good steal by the Cats, and we have a timeout on the floor. It's 21-9. Neosho.
We'll be right back after this. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
Welcome back. There's 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the half, and the Cats are up by a score of 21-9. But, Jim, we do not need to take our foot off the gas. We've got to keep going. This Carthage bunch is aggressive. They're a good ball club, and you just can't let a ball club like them get back in.
No, you have to be continue to be aggressive and stay on the attack. Tigers tonight have had some open shots, but, John, they've just hit the front of the rim or side of the rim, and they have missed so many, and the Cats have done a good job on the defensive backboards tonight. And, they could have scored a few more. We've missed some shots as well.
Well, that thing about them missing shots is not going to last much longer. I can assure you they are a good ball club, and it's a matter of them getting comfortable with it.
On the line, ball hit out of bounds. Asbury trying to make something happen to go around the baseline. It just wasn't there. 31 will have the ball. Barrett, and Latham will bring it across the line. Pesker in there. They don't know what to think of him. He had a long 3 ball. Back down to Browning. They're not going to let him drive the baseline. No, Jackson kicks it back out. 3:10 left to go in the second period. There's a long 3 ball. It's in. Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Yeah, and that was Barrett. We knew we needed to be careful about him. We can't just leave him wide open.
And it won't go. Forsyth couldn't make it go, and no foul. Cats are back. Their lead cut to 9, 21-12.
Barrett came up with a loose ball that time.
Well, the Tigers are I'm afraid, going to start making some of these long shots that they've been missing here in this early stages of the ball game. They're thinking about it. Jackson down on the left wing. Kicks it back out. Pesker thinks. He hands off. They have some room. Jackson won't take the shot. Barrett for 2. It's in. 5 points for Barrett tonight. Cats laid down to 7. Cats need a basket on this possession. Momentum has swung back to the Tigers.
Branscombe gets around and gets the ball into. There's Branscombe for a 3 ball. Good!
Nice shot by Houston from deep in the corner. 24-14, 10-point lead for the Cats. Under 2 minutes to go.
Mason's Piper waiting to come in.
And the long drive, coast to coast. It won't go.
Fisher comes up with the rebound.
Let's take your time.
Puts it up, and he does not get fouled.
I couldn't believe he was up and he got hacked, but no foul.
Barrett comes down with the rebounds, and there's a 3 ball.
Oh, man.
By Barrett, that's his second 3 ball of the night. 24-17 in favor of the Cats. 1:25 left in the half.
Cats will take their time across the line. Trying to set something up.
Asbury up at the top of the key, gets the ball all the way over to Fisher, or Fisher gets it to Branscombe.
And a good pick set by Fisher, no foul. Coaches were unhappy about that from the Tiger bench. Shot won't go, taken away by Jackson. Tigers on the attack. Browning going to drive. They kick it back out to Pesker. Kicks it, nice play, puts it in for Pesker. Pesker 5 points coming in off the bench, 5-point lead.
24-19, 39 seconds left in the half.
Tigers have scored 15 points in this period. Oh, the shot. They'll kick it back out. 25 seconds to go. Coach says, let's just slow it down and go for that last shot.
Well, good job by Forsythe that time. He used his height to get the ball back and get it back out.
Under 15 seconds. Asbury's looking for somebody open. They'll spread it out.
Fisher over on one side. Branscombe on the other. He tries to shoot the three ball. It's up and no good.
And a foul.
And that foul is going to be on Fisher.
1 second left before the half. You hate to see that, but they were both going for the ball.
For the Tigers, number 15, Sam Britney.
And that's Fisher's first.
Number 10, Mason Spot.
Cats have a 5-point lead. They were up 21-9. They've been outscored 9-3 in this last run by the Tigers. And the shot. It's halftime, 24-19. Neosho. Let's take a timeout and return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Sports fans can be loyal to a fault. For instance, sometimes our teams make awful personnel decisions, and deep down we know that, yet we convince ourselves that the team is doing the right things. When it comes to our faith, we also try to convince ourselves that we're doing the right things, even though deep down we know that's not true. We can pretend we're obeying God, while in actuality, we're not producing fruit in our lives. The Bible says God is light, and there is no darkness in him at all. So we are lying if we say we have fellowship with God, but go on living in spiritual darkness. We are not practicing the truth. We need Jesus' grace to empower us to live our lives in light. We must repent and leave the darkness behind so we can have fruitful fellowship with him and make wise decisions. Today, let's not waste time trying to convince ourselves of a false reality. Instead, let's stick to the truth and live in the light with Jesus. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to Unpacking It.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
Welcome back to halftime, which is brought to you by Joplin Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We are looking at what's going on. The Cats Gym have won on the boards, the battle on the boards. They have 8 and Carthage has 6. Houston Branscombe has got 2 steals for the Cats. He's also got 2 fouls. 3 balls seem to be going every which way, and Zach Forsythe has 4 rebounds for the Cats. He seems to be able to get in. Doesn't have the touch quite this evening, but the thing about it is what the Cats are doing is working.
Well, it was like a pendulum out there. The momentum swung both ways. The Cats had the momentum at the end of the first period going into the second. Then the Tigers took off. The Tigers outscored the Cats 15-11 in that second quarter, and that's where we stand, 24-19 at halftime. Scoring in the first half, Branscombe had 3 for the Cats. Fisher had 7. Asbury had 6. Martin had 4. And Forsythe had 4. On the other hand, over the Tigers tonight, Latham had 2. Browning has 2. Jackson yet to get on the scoreboard. Ray has 2. Barrett has 8. Couple of nice trays. And Pesker has 5 coming in off the bench. So that's where we stand. It's about 6 minutes to go before the start of the second half.
It looks to me like we've got 2 fouls on Big Landon Ray, the guy that we talked about, and he's doing a really nice job of keeping the Cats from driving to the hole. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of fouls being called, but we had said earlier in the ball game that if the JV game was any indication, there weren't going to be a whole lot of fouls, and there haven't been on either side up to this point. The Cats have got a 5-point lead. They had a better lead than that. We took our foot off the gas just a little bit, and we were a third quarter team, Jim, so I feel confident we'll come back and we'll set it up, we'll set it on fire again.
Well, I'm sure both coaches, Coach Morris, I should say, for the Tigers, and Coach called for the Cats, will cook something up and try to get this straightened out. The Tigers tonight have kept it close, down by 5, but John, they missed so many close shots, even some 10 and 15-foot jumpers that just would not fall, or they'd just be off the front of the rim, and the Tigers are good about catching the rebound.
Well, we said eventually that Carthage was going to start making some of those, and they sure did in the second half. But I have confidence in the Wildcats that they will come back in the third quarter like they have. So we're going to take another break. Thank you for being with us on the halftime show brought to you by Pregame Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'll be right back after this.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
Every team knows that the 2-point...
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They're located in their offices at 811 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or go online at McKayQualityRoofing.com for more information. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. There's 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the halftime. The Cats are back out with a shoot-around. We haven't seen Carthage yet. We would remind you to stay tuned after this ball game, about 15 minutes, and we'll have the girls' game, Jim.
Should be a good contest. Two teams that are down in the rankings, but they still play hard, and a lot of pride for both teams. I'm talking about the Lady Tigers and the Lady Cats. That game will be about 15 minutes at the conclusion of this contest. We do want to mention it is homecoming night for Neosho High School. Lily Branscombe crowned queen prior to this ball game tonight. We do want to thank you for being with us wherever you may be, and we're also on the new mobile app at KSN KODE TV. Want to thank them for teaming up and bringing the ball game to you, and a lot of fans in the Carthage area, and we hope to do it again next week, and possibly the Webb City ball game.
Yeah, that's true. One of the things Matt said while we were off a while ago was we want to pay attention to number 4, Pesker. He hit a 3-ball when he came in. He said he's warming up, and I'll tell you what the Cats have got to do is not give anybody a 3-ball opportunity for the rest of the ball game.
Well, the Tigers have some good 3-ball shooters. We've seen that with Pescar and Barrett, and they've had some open shots. The Cats need to be aware of that, and they're lucky the Tigers didn't take some of those shooting opportunities, or had been they may have had the lead. It could have been a different turn of events, because Tigers did have that momentum midway through the second period. But where we stand right now, 5-point lead for the Cats. And next week they have a tough week as well. They play the Willard Tigers, and I believe it's Webb City coming to town next week. And that'll be a packed house. Anytime you put Neosho against either Joplin, Webb City, or Carthage, you're going to have a full crowd. It brings out the best of everybody and all the fans, and it's always a fun atmosphere here at Neosho High School.
Well, for the Cats, we've got a couple of guys that have got 2 fouls each. Branscom's got 2 fouls, and Asbury has got 2 fouls as well. Branscombe has hit 1 3-ball. Fisher has hit a 3-ball. Asbury has hit a couple of 3-balls, and other than that, it's been a regular 2-ball from the field. So Cats are going to have to fire it up this time and get back some of those points they lost in the second half when Carthage beat them.
That's right. In the second half, they were outscored. The Tigers led 15-11 in scoring, but they've clawed their way back. Tigers were down by 11 points early in the second quarter, and a couple of 3-balls, they're right back in it, and just a miscue or two, and the ball bounces some funny ways. But the Tigers will have the ball. They'll inbound it here on the near side to start the second half.
Now we're getting ready to go, and it is going to be Barrett is going to inbound the ball, probably go to Latham. And that's exactly what happens. And here we go, and here's Jim.
And we're underway in the second half. 24-19. Number 15 has the ball. That's Browning. Ray trying to make something happen. Rebounded. Won't go. Rebounded by Forsythe. Cats on the attack. They slow it down. They take their time. Oh, ball taken away. Loose ball. They're trying to make something happen down in the middle. Tiger paws were there to slap that ball back at him.
Yeah, Latham came up with a loose ball that time.
They get it down
to Latham. And there's a foul. And that is going to be on Martin. And Latham will go to the line and shoot 2. Or I mean,
that's Mr.
Ray. I'm sorry.
Ray has 2.
I said Latham.
First team at the line shooting 2 for the Tigers. Number 30, Landon Ray.
That was Martin's, like you mentioned, first foul of the game. And the shot is good. It's a 4-point game.
Ray scored 22 per game last year, and you don't do that without being able to shoot some free throws.
And the second one is good. We failed to mention this is a tough COC matchup. Both Class 6, different districts, but they're both tough districts, so it's an important win tonight for both of these teams. Martin will set something up at the top of the key. Under 7 minutes to go in the third. Branscombe kicks it out. Trying to set something up for Martin. Here's Asbury. They are so quick. Branscombe drives to the basket. Get in there, yes. Nice shot by Houston. Fights his way in.
Well, I think he looked around and saw that Ray was not there. So he went ahead and he had a little bit of height advantage on his defender and was able to drive to the hole.
They'll move it around. Ray at the top of the key. Being guarded by Asbury. Jackson on the left wing. Back down low to Browning. Jackson just won't take a shot.
No.
There's the long 3-ball. It's in. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, Jackson just made that 3-ball.
It's a 2-point game, 26-24 Neosho. Tigers have come back, down by 13. Cats need to find an answer. There's a 3-ball coming. It's in. Houston Branscombe on fire tonight. 5-point lead again for the Cats.
And he's got 5 in the second half for the Cats so far.
Need a good night from Houston driving in. That's Ray under the basket. And he makes it go. Ray has 6 points on the evening. Back to a 3-point game. Can't slow it down. Coach Culp calling the signals. He has all 5 starters on the floor. Branscombe thinking about the 3. Boy, look how close Ray is on Asbury. The 3 ball, it's short off the front of the rim. Fisher right there. The drive. Fisher for 3. Yes! Fisher. Fisher has 10 points tonight. 6-point lead for the Cats. Jackson.
Give and go, and Jackson being guarded by Branscombe.
Latham will drive, kicks it back to Jackson. It's short off the front of the rim. Yes!
Yeah, it's Neosho's ball.
Last touched by the Tigers.
Yeah, the Cats need to come down and score. We don't need to spend a lot of time messing around. We need to score and get a little distance between us and Carthage.
Branscombe will bring it across the line. Tigers back on defense. What a game this has been tonight. It's another thriller.
Queen Lily Branscombe is over there. You know, even though she's queen, she still has her responsibilities as a manager of the basketball team.
And she does a mighty fine job. Branscombe looking for a little breathing room. Branscombe for 3. Bam! He is on fire tonight. 11 points for Houston. Let's take a timeout.
That is good now. That's going to be a foul on the play.
He was fouled. This could be a 4-point play. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't. And he was fouled by Barrett. That is his second. Spiva back on the ball game for the Cats. And Forsythe's going to sit down for a minute.
Houston, one of the better free throw shooters for the Cats. The first shot is off the mark. No good. Rebounded by the Cats. Asbury for 3.
Does not go.
Won't go. Latham with the rebound.
Yeah,
that would have been a nice swing of events. Cats up by 9. Oh, taken away by Spiva. The shot won't go. A little too hard from Latham. In a hurry. Martin for 3. It won't go. Browning on the rebound. Ray down in the corner says, I need some help.
Yeah, he says, what's going on? Where are my players?
He says, get down here, fellas. Barrett on the right wing, back to Browning. He's going to drive. Barrett goes up. It won't drop. Taken away by Martin. Oh, taken away Browning.
Oh, my.
Or I should say Ray right there. Stole the ball. That's the long arm of the law. He just reached out and snatched that out of the air. It was a good catch. 2:40 to go in the third period.
It's a big 3 ball. It does not go. Spiva comes down with a rebound.
Yeah, Spiva's doing a great job tonight defensively for the Cats. Coach, you'll have to ask Coach what that means, John. The zipper up and down. You can't see it on the screen, but
you sure can't.
Branscombe for 3. Oh,
that one doesn't go.
It was outside his range.
Yeah.
Almost went in.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, the Cats had nobody under the bucket that time. We've got to stop that.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a ball over, and there's a jam by Ray.
He stuffed that one. 35-28. 2 minutes left in the third period. Cats taking their time. You can just trade baskets, fellas. That's all right. We have a good lead right now. Tigers have got within 2 this period. Here's a 3 ball. It's off the front of the...
Doesn't go, and there's not a Cat there, and it is rebounded by Browning.
Tigers had 3 men under the boards. Latham at the top of the key.
He's being guarded closely by Martin.
Latham will set it up again. Coach Morris calling some signals. Under a minute, or down to a minute 15, I should say.
Jackson with the ball, just standing there holding it for a minute.
7-point Cat lead. Tigers are taking a lot of time off in this possession. Kicks it back out to Latham. They're just playing keep away. Nobody's open underneath the basket.
58 seconds left in the period.
Good defense by the Cats. Trying to find somebody down low in the low post there. It is taken away by
Branscombe.
Branscombe, intended for number 31. That's Barrett. Now the Cats can just slow it down and they can maybe go for the last shot. Let's see what Coach Culp wants to do.
35 seconds left, 32. Asbury to Branscombe. Branscombe back with a ball.
Tigers, you don't want to foul Branscombe. He's almost pure goal from the line. 17 seconds. Coach says, oh, almost back court.
Yeah, we'll set it up again.
Under 10 seconds, there's a three ball. Asbury for three. Oh, taken away by Branscombe. Get in there, baby. It's off the mark. That's the end of the third period. The Cats with a 10-point lead, 38-28. We'll take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details. Account earns 0.01% APY. APY equals annual percentage.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. The start of the fourth quarter, the Cats are up by 10, 38-28. Jim, one of the things we've not seen by Carthage is a full court press.
They have not put the pressure on them. They back off on defense, allowing them to take plenty of time to get across the line. In that third period, the Cats outscored the Tigers 14-9, and that's where we stand. A 10-point lead for the Cats. It'll be Cats ball. This would be a nice possession to have another basket.
Let's go ahead and get after it. You bet. Spiva gets the ball into Branscombe. Branscombe gets over in the corner. Spiva looks like he wants to go for a three ball. They get the ball up to Asbury. Asbury over to Spiva. Spiva back to Branscombe.
Asbury for three. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Latham. Comes away with it. Took about 30 seconds off the clock. There's another three ball. It's good by Barrett. He has 11 points tonight. 7-point lead for the Cats. A three ball will get you right back in the game. A couple of those almost ties it up.
Aiden Plummer in the ball game for the Cats. And he shoots a three ball. It does not go. And Hess comes up with a rebound.
Well, the Cats have missed two good opportunities to start this last period. They're still up by 7. You don't want to see Barrett get hot. For the Tigers, good pass down low.
Yeah, broken up by Forsythe.
Good steal by the Cats. Branscombe comes down. He goes in a hurry, finds an opening. It won't go. Rebounded by Jackson. We're down to 6:40 left in the ball game. Cats up by 7. Pesker with a drive to the basket. Tigers are just playing their brand of basketball, just being patient.
I'd feel a lot better if the Cats. There's a foul on Spiva.
Yeah, Spiva slapped him on the wrist, and as he was going in.
That's his second foul, and that's the first team foul on the Cats.
Not a shooting violation yet. First team foul in the period, like you mentioned.
Fisher and Martin back in the ball game, and Spiva and Plummer will sit down.
And Barrett, it's off the mark. Rebounded by Forsythe. Cats, take your time. Need a basket right here. You can take your time, and you still need to have something to show for it.
Yeah, we need a score. We need a mark right here. We've not had a mark since Branscombe scored in order to start the period.
Tigers playing good defense here in this second half tonight. Asbury, so close to moving that pivot foot. Branscombe goes.
Branscombe up and it
won't go. That's the third opportunity tonight. Third possession, we have yet to score. And a whistle and a timeout on the floor.
And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with him. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Mark Taylor, General Manager of KNEO Radio and the CEO of the Sky High and Neosho Wildcats Broadcasting Network. As we bring you these high school sports broadcasts each week, there are additional hours and behind-the-scenes work that has to be done to bring you this broadcast. And there's more and more equipment needed with the expansion of the internet or radio broadcast equipment, social media, plus there's fees, announcer costs. It all can add up. If you're a business, we could use your sponsorship. And if not, we are a non-for-profit broadcaster, so your gift is tax deductible. With less sponsors, we have to cut back on how many games or events done, and if that number drops too low, then we have to make other changes. So we would appreciate and look forward to the opportunity to get your business, church, or yourself involved. Contact us to find out more by calling 417-451-5636 or go to kneo.org and contact us there. We will follow up.
Welcome back. Glad to have you with us, both our Wildcat fans and KSN viewers. There's 5 minutes and 34 seconds left. Cats are up by 7, and Carthage is going to inbound the ball down on their end.
Cats need a basket, no doubt about it. We've missed several good opportunities to try to maintain that 10-point lead. Tigers have missed some opportunities. Sooner or later, it'll catch up with you. Tigers just taking time. There's Pesker's going to, he kicks it back out.
Well, he didn't think he could hit the 3 balls.
Jackson with the ball.
Being guarded by Forsythe.
And they turned it over.
Yes, they did.
Latham caught, just palming the ball. That's a timely turnover. 5:08 to go in the contest. Cats up by 7, 38-31.
And there is one team foul, and the Cats have got that. Carthage has got none so far, in case you're thinking about that. Branscombe gets the ball into Forsythe, and he puts it up, but he's fouled in the process.
And good try by Zach. It's so difficult. He's trying to shoot behind him. Would not go. That would have been nice for a 3-point play, but...
Yeah, that's Landon Ray's third.
And nice shot by Forsythe.
Back into the game for the Tigers, number 15, Zane Browning.
Zane Browning back in the ball game for the Tigers. Pester out.
So the Tigers have rested most of their starters for this final run. That's off the front of the rim. Latham with the rebound for the Tigers.
Latham's been getting the rebounds. He's winning the battle on the boards for Carthage so far.
Cats up by 8. Ball knocked loose. Jackson recovers.
Branscombe just being kind of pesky, knocking that ball loose and making them come back. There's a big 3 ball. It's up and no good. And Asbury, now Martin has the rebound for the Cats.
Good hustle by Martin. Asbury gets it across the line. Yes, get in there. Forsythe, easy layup. Cats back by 10. 4:15 to go in the ball game.
It's exactly where the Cats have got to be, and we've got to continue to keep our foot on the gas.
Cats have only scored 3 here in this last period. Nice shot by number 30, Landon Ray. He has 10.
And here comes a little bit of a press by Carthage.
Trying to make something happen.
Fisher looks at a 3 ball, but he gets it back out.
8-point lead for the Cats, 3:40 to go.
Cats spread things out a little bit.
Both teams have fouls to give. Both just have one team foul in this fourth and final period. You don't need to hurry, just make everything count.
3:26 left in the ball game.
Oh, there's a foul and a push. Let's see if it'll be against Latham. Yeah. Number 11.
Personal foul charged against Carthage's
First
number
one.
11,
Henry Latham, the culprit.
personal second team of the quarter.
John, this last quarter, last 3 minutes could take some time. You know there's going to be some fouling.
Well, there will be, but Cats are going to have to keep doing it. I like our chances at the free throw line.
Always have throughout the year.
Martin almost has the ball taken away from him. He gets it over to Asbury for a three.
Take that. Asbury with 12 points tonight. 11-point lead for the Cats. Ray on the attack.
Less than 3 minutes.
No good. Rebounded by Browning. Good hustle by the Tigers. Oh, taken away, knocked out of bounds.
And the Cats have got it.
Come up with a loose ball. Cats, take your time.
Get the ball in.
That's what we need from Forsythe. 13-point lead for the Cats. 2:30 to go in the ball game.
46-33 in favor of the Cats.
Tigers playing a little reckless right now. There's a long three. It's good by number 11.
Latham.
10-point lead. Wide open is Forsythe.
He puts it up and in.
He has
I
10
tell you,
points.
that home run ball that Branscombe throws is dangerous, isn't it?
It certainly is. 2 minutes to go in the game. 12-point lead for the Cats. Ray at the top of the key, guarded by Asbury. Trying to find somebody in the low post. Nothing's working. There's a long three ball. It won't go. Ray with the rebound. He kicks it back out. Barrett wants to go, and he lays it up. Latham puts it in, and a timeout on the floor. Cats lead by 10 with 1:37 to go.
We'll be right back after this.
YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the four-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
And welcome back. We're ready to start. There's 1:37 left, and the Cats are up by 10. Spiva's back out on the floor for the Cats, as is Asbury, Fisher, Branscombe, and Martin. So the Speed Demons are out there, and we'll see what they do. Get the ball into Asbury, and he dribbles between a couple of them, and he loses the ball.
Boy. No foul on the play. 10-point lead. We're under 1:30 to play. Cats don't need to foul. They'll take some time. There's a three ball. It won't go. Cats with the rebound. Oh, I thought they had it. They lost it out of the basket. Barrett for 3. 7-point lead.
And the Cats get the ball. Branscombe, he gets it across the timeline. And they get the ball to Asbury.
Under a minute to play. The three ball. Oh, it won't go. Come on, guys. You don't need a three ball right now. 50 seconds to go. Up by 7. Jackson with the long shot. It won't go, in and out.
Asbury's got it, and
down to Spiva.
All by himself, and there's a foul.
He is fouled. 39 seconds left in the game.
And that foul is going to be on Latham.
Personal foul charged against Carthage's number 11.
Yeah, both teams have fouls to give.
Personal, 13.
Yeah, Cats are going to bring the ball in underneath their own basket.
Just a few mental mistakes. You just need to hang onto the ball, because you know the Tigers will be fouling.
get the ball to Spiva, and it's knocked out of bounds, and Cats will bring it back in again.
Took about
0.8.
0.8 seconds off. 38 seconds exactly. Cats with the ball underneath their own basket, talking with the refs.
Yeah, I would assume that Carthage is going to foul quickly.
Asbury looking, he finds somebody open. That's Martin. And there's a foul.
And that's, I believe
timeout.
That's timeout.
Cats want to talk things over.
It's a 30-second timeout, so we want to thank some of our sponsors. Pregame Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Calvary Baptist Church, Neosho Daily News, Crowder College, Eric Norris, he's your State Farm agent, Joe Ringstaff, your financial agent, and Edward Jones, First Free Will Baptist Church Family Market, Josh Dodson, he is your Farm Bureau agent, Affordable Propane, Show Me Realty, Edgewood Bowl, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood. And we'll be coming right back. Cats are up by a score. It is 48-41, and they will bring the ball in, and they will have roughly 34.9 seconds.
Glad that came back.
Yeah.
You know they're going to get fouled. And who'd you foul on the Cats? They're all good free throw shooters.
Yeah, we absolutely have lined up with our free throw shooters, but there's only 3 fouls, so Carthage has got 2 of them to give away. They get the ball to Asbury, and Asbury's just going to dribble around for just a little bit. He gets across the timeline.
Oh, they lose the ball, but a
And
foul.
there's a
He was
foul.
hacked on the arm. It took about 9 seconds off the clock. That was a big help.
Yeah, and looks like the Cats are going to take another timeout, so we'll take it with them. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO, Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
Your Neosho Wildcats over the Carthage Tigers. About another 5 seconds off the clock, and we'll be able to breathe, Jim.
Asbury's fouled again. That's the 4th foul.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
It didn't take much time off the clock.
No, it didn't. That is on Latham. That is his 3rd. That is the 4th. So Carthage has got 1 more, and the Cats go into the penalty situation.
And
there it is right there.
Right off the bat. I didn't see where that came from. I'm looking.
It looked like it was number 25.
That'd be Jackson.
Personal foul charged against Carthage is number 25, Cooper Jackson. His first personal.
His first foul of the night. 24 seconds exactly, and that is a shooting violation. Martin goes to the line.
Yeah, probably they've done a good job. Carthage has done a good job at this point of seeing what's going on. Martin is probably the weaker of the free throw shooters, but there's his first one. It's up, and it rolls over, and it's no good.
Esker back in the ball game for the Tigers. He's your good three-point shooter.
And
6-foot-tall junior.
Yeah. And Zach Forsythe back in the ball game for the Cats.
This is an important free throw right here.
This one's up, and it's good.
There we go. Nice one by Mr. Martin. Yeah.
21 seconds left in the ball game. Carthage is they're trying to get the ball to someone who can shoot the 3 ball, and it's up and good.
Number 31. And a whistle and a timeout on the floor. 5-point lead, 10 seconds left, John.
Yeah.
You can give up a 3 ball. This is just like the Joplin game the other night where we had a 6-point lead and won by 3.
We'll take a timeout, too. We'll be right back.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or dennis@bannerchurch.com.
49-44, 10.1 seconds left in the ball game.
Cats need to hang on and let them foul. You know you're going to get fouled.
Yeah.
Because they want to get the ball back.
I think it just depends on who they want to foul. And Fisher gets the ball in. They get it to Martin. Get it back to Fisher, and there's the foul.
7 seconds left.
And Fisher will go to the line and shoot 2.
Took 3 seconds off the clock. They're up by 5, 49-44.
It's Ray's third.
Fisher's a good three-point shooter. I think the Cats will hang on. It's been a thriller, and good to have you with us tonight. Boy, what a game this has been here in Neosho.
First one is up, and it's good.
11 points tonight for Jaden. Well, their 6-point lead. This is a big one right here, making a 3-possession game, even if you scored a couple of trays. Nothing's impossible.
There's the next one, and it's up and good, too.
That's it. 50-44, 51. Let's get the shot from the corner. It's no good.
And the Cats come down with it, and they win it.
It's 51-44. Neosho hangs on for a thriller tonight. We'll take a quick timeout and return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org. Women's health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. Jim Jackson, let's get a quick update because we've got 15 minutes and this second ball game is going to be underway.
Well, Cats tonight had 4 players in double figures. Branscombe had 11, Fisher had 12, Asbury 12, Martin had 5, and Zach Forsythe had 10. For the Tigers tonight, good effort. Latham had 7, Browning had 2, Jackson had 3, Ray had 10, and Barrett had 18. Pesker came in off the bench and had 5. A lot of miscues from both teams. Cats hung on, and a great victory. Cats improved their record to 16-6. Carthage, meanwhile, will fall to 8-13 on the season.
Well, I tell you what, the Cats did what they had to do. They took tension and took it to Carthage, and they did not let them have anything. Yeah, they had a pretty good little run there before the halftime. Neosho was basically in control after that in order to pick up their 16th win. So congratulations to the Neosho Wildcats. This now is the pregame show, which is brought to you by ProLoop, your tire and auto center. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Josh Meeker in Neosho and get the insurance coverage you need at the right price.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
Once again, Cats win a thriller tonight, 51-44 over the Carthage Tigers. Postgame show tonight brought to you by Arvest Bank and Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others. Whether it's small business to agriculture, and whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, they have you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, always proud to call Neosho home. Coach Culp with us tonight with a couple of key players. Coach, what another thriller. You had 4 players in double figures tonight.
Yeah, that's usually a calling card of us playing well. We did that the other night too, I think. And proud of the guys. Carthage is really, really well coached. I think Coach Morris is one of the best in the business, and he good at running the offense and taking time off the clock. Makes you feel offensively, it just makes you feel like you can take an average shot anytime you want, and they kind of lull you into that. And but our guys fought through, and they withstanded their runs and did a great job.
The momentum after in the first half and the second half was almost like a pendulum. You could see the momentum swings. The Cats missed a few shots, but Carthage was off in that first half. A lot of baskets hit the front of the rim and just bounced away.
Yeah, 31 kind of got hot there at the end. They bring them back, and Houston had a huge spurt there at the second half. Like they scored, he scored, they scored, he scored, and that was huge for us. And just really proud of the guys.
Good victory for the Cats. They improved the season record to 16-6, and really a great victory and a good team effort from everybody involved.
Yes, sir. We're ready to go to Willard on Tuesday. I got a couple guys for you.
We'll do that,
let's
Coach.
get
Thank
Asbury
you.
over here. Mr. Asbury.
How's it going?
How you doing, man?
How's it going?
Great ball game.
Sir, thank you.
Yeah, you kept the ball away from everybody.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was important.
that was the goal. Yes, sir. Just to finish the game strong.
Good homecoming victory for
yes,
the
sir.
Cats, and you had 12. Jayden had 12 as well.
Yes,
and Carthage missed a lot of shots,
Yes,
but
sir.
you guys, you're going to give us old men heart attacks. That's all I can say about it. It was a good ball game, and we thoroughly enjoyed
Yes, sir.
what you did.
Yes, sir. It was a fun game. Carthage always plays super hard. And people they might think that they're down this year, but that's not true. Carthage is coached very well. They play very well. They're coached very well. They hit crazy shots. That was our goal, just to make them take tough, hard shots. They converted on a few, so that was just good shot making by them.
Good victory for the Cats tonight. On next week, you'll be off to Willard,
yes, sir.
and then back home against
Yes,
Webb
sir.
City. You've been on TV. KSN is carrying the games now too. So
Yes, sir.
They even watch you up in Fort Scott.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they will with that. So,
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's going to be a fun week. Willard's really good. Webb's really good. So it's going to be a fun, amazing, exciting week for sure.
Well, I tell you what, we've set the table to get those 20 wins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our main goal, finish strong at the year. Compete for the COC West. That's the main goal. Yes, sir.
All right, let's
thank
talk
you,
to Jayden for just a
Thank
minute.
you so much, Jayden Fisher, back with us. Jayden, once again, another great ball game, and you had some good early points, kept us in, but down the stretch too, and you were under the basket. I'm used to seeing Zach Forsythe under there, but you were getting the rebounds, very important rebounds tonight.
Yes, sir. I couldn't have done it without my teammates. We've been working really, really hard for this win. We knew this meant a lot to us.
It's always nice to beat Joplin and Carthage. Now you have Webb City next week here at home.
Yes, sir. I'm really excited for that one. I can't wait for it.
You make me look really good. The second time I've said we got to get Fisher in the ball game in order to win tonight, and you came to play. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you an autograph after we're through here.
Yeah, it's a great victory, and it's always special when it's homecoming. You had a packed crowd tonight, and it's fun to play in front of a big crowd instead of just a few people out there.
Yes, sir. I think the crowd honestly brings a lot of our energy, too, because it really helped us a lot, especially at the beginning whenever we went on that run.
It was like, and I told the coach, it was like a pendulum. It was swinging both ways. You had the momentum, then a few let down and kind of slow start in the second half, but you guys came through and regrouped and found the open man, which was really a big plus.
Yeah, that was Carthage's whole plan. They were trying to make us shoot shots that we weren't used to really taking, just kind of weird shots, but we really ended up figuring it out and getting the win.
Good. Well, Jaden Fisher, good to have you with us again.
Man. Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week for some big ball games. And John, let's do Keys to the Cats here real quick.
Let's go ahead and get that going.
Girls are ready to start. Keys tonight, sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler. Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance for both you and your business. Learn more online at ericnorrisinsurance.com or call them at 451-6666. Now here's John.
All right, we start off with T. T's turnovers have been a big bugaboo for the Cats. It looks like that Hannah White is back with us, however, tonight, so we'll have a little bit of height. In order to win tonight, and we have a great opportunity against Carthage, we have got to reduce the turnovers. That means slow down, stop if necessary, make sure everyone is on the same page. We reduce turnovers, and we get to run the offense the way we know we can, and we can score. Next letter is H. High post is important. As I said, that's why Hannah White being with us is so important. With Jazz up at the high post and Hannah down at the bottom, that confuses the defense. But we've got Jazz who can also shoot the ball from the free throw line. So if we get the ball into Jazz and she can either shoot it or get it into White, then we score. The options are a whole lot better, once again, when we reduce turnovers. S, slow down. We can play this game, and we have played this game, and we can control the ball. If we keep the ball in our hands and keep them out of Carthage's hands, then we've got a good chance of coming out on top of the scoreboard. And then the next one is C. Tonight we can play with great confidence. It's a confidence builder. I mean, the Boy Cats won for us. We had a really, really great pageant with our Queen candidates, and we got that all done. What better time, Jim, for these Lady Cats in front of a huge crowd to pick up the ball and go with it and win the ball game tonight.
And that's good words of wisdom to live by. Keys for the Cats brought to you by Eric Norris, your State Farm agent in Neosho. Give Eric and his staff a call throughout the week at 451-6666. Cats, Lady Cats could top it off tonight and put the cherry on top of the whipped cream, and both teams win tonight for homecoming. And festivities are still being held, and a good crowd on hand for this game, which is going to start here within the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with the starters. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Pastor Mike of Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a minute to share grace with you today. And what is grace? Grace is when someone gives you something that you don't deserve. I haven't done anything to deserve God's forgiveness, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve God's love, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God has made a way for me to have one by His grace. Titus 2 says the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. Have you accepted that gift of grace? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org. Women's health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org. With locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or dennis@bannerchurch.com.
And welcome back. John, Jim, and Matt with you. We're getting ready to start the girls' ball game here in just a minute from Neosho, Missouri. The Lady Wildcats take on the Lady Tigers of Carthage. Carthage comes in with a record of 4-15, getting beat by Webb City last week, Jim, 68-46. Scott Moore lost 5 seniors last year. You know, you talk about coaches in good position. How about that? He lost 5 seniors, and as I talked earlier, he's got a very, very young ball club.
Certainly a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team. Starting 5 tonight for the Tigers. Number 2 is Riley Cochran, a junior. Number 3, Zoe Williams, a freshman. Number 10 is Allie Brown, also a freshman. Number 13 is Hallie Endicott. She's a sophomore and the top scorer on the team this year. And number 21 is Ismar Rodas, a senior, the lone senior on this team.
And for your Neosho Wildcats, with a record of 2-18, I believe we will start with Jolie Bond, the sophomore. The junior, Journey Burkhardt, will bring the ball down the court. Aspen Drake, number 14, will be on the inside, and then we'll have our 2 bigs, it looks like, in Jazz Washington, number 11, and the freshman Hannah White, number 44. We're getting ready for Dan Durham, the PA announcer, to introduce the ball club, and we will get started here just in a short minute. Cats have got a good chance, I believe, because we talked about the fact that Carthage Gym does not have a whole lot of varsity experience out there, do they?
No, they do not. They've lost some tough games this year, and losing 15. The Cats have lost 18 games, and we are giving up, John, unfortunately, averaging 62 points a game. We defeated the other night, a very tough game, and lost that one. I think it was 80-19. So, you know, offense needs a punch, and hopefully Hannah White can help tonight, and both offensively and defensively, and getting some rebounds for the Lady Cats. But they need to hustle and work on a few things, and they'll be right back in it. But they are young as well, and so are the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers, we have got, as the Wildcats have got to take care of sophomore Hallie Endicott, who came off the bench and scored 20 the other night in the Webb City ball game. And we just don't need to let her get open and give her a chance to do the same against us.
Well, the starters are being introduced right now. Riley Cochran, like we mentioned.
Stellis is going to start tonight, a freshman.
And number 21, senior forward, Isabel Rodas. And now for your Neosho Wildcats.
And Dan Durham is hyping it up, and the band is playing, the lights are out, and we're getting ready to introduce the Wildcats. And we'll start with, if I can see out there, it looks like Jolie Bond. Also on the inside is Aspen Drake. There is Journey Washington, Jazz Washington. And then the freshman. No, it's not. I'm trying to see. Now we can see who it is. It's going to be Burkhardt, Washington, Drake, Bond, and Crandall.
Both teams offensively pretty well evenly matched. Cats usually produce 33 points a game. Tigers 34. Number 2 will go up. That's Cochran against Jazzy Washington for the initial tip-off.
Yeah, and we are ready to get going.
And still a good crowd tonight for our doubleheader. Good to have you with us, staying with us. And the ball initially went to the Cats, but Aspen Drake couldn't hang on to it.
Stiles picked up the loose ball, and Carthage has it. Looks like they're running a slow-down offense, but there's a 3-ball that does not go, and Washington picks up the rebound.
Here's a catch. John, there's long ponytails. I can't see the numbers sometimes.
Jolie Bond is over here in the far corner. They get the ball into Drake.
Good play, good pass. Being guarded closely by the Tigers. No backcourt violation. And ball swatted away down on the low post. Cats couldn't come up with a score on that possession.
Picked up by Cochran. There is a 3-ball that does not go. Aspen Drake comes up with a rebound.
Endicott tried to make something happen.
He gets the ball down to Jolie Bond. Gets the ball into Jazz.
Still no score, under 7 minutes to go. Good position by Jazzy, and it won't fall. Kicks it back out. Oh, thought she'd take the shot. Crandall tosses it back to Jazzy.
And she gets it up, and there it is.
Jazzy for 2.
Well, she did that little hook shot that she's pretty good at. Did not go in, and she just knocked it all the way back out to Burkhart, and we set it up and did it again.
Well, the Cats trying to put a little pressure on defense with a full court press. Endicott drives, the shot no good, taken away by the Cats. Let's go back the other way.
Jolie Bond gets the rebound.
Down low, the shot is up, it's no good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with
Carthage.
Well, initially I thought he was going that way.
I did too.
And the press being applied. Good hustle by the Cats.
And the Cats pick it up. They get the ball into Crandall. Now we need to score, and it does not go.
That's something we haven't seen from the Cats this year. And that shot won't go. Corcoran can't make it go, and she's fouled as she goes up.
It looks like that foul is going to be
Personal foul charge against Neosho's number 5, Brooklyn Crandall. Her first personal, first team
Brooklyn
foul.
Crandall is number 5. Okay. We just change numbers all the time.
They do.
Her first foul.
She's been wearing 22 all year.
Yeah, and number 5.
And there's another nice one for number 21, Ismar Rodas.
And we're tied.
And the ball swatted away. And they get down in a hurry. Here's Endicott. Back out to Williams. The shot no good. Good hustle by the Cats. Rebounded by Jolie.
She comes up with her second.
Thought there was a walk they got away with. A shot's just a little too soft. Won't go. Let's go back the other way.
Endicott comes up with the rebound again.
Nice steal by Jazzy. Let's see what she can do. Oh, it won't go. Rebounded by Endicott, and Jazzy was hit hard.
She's down.
She's on the
floor. It's
floor.
going to be Neosho's ball, and we'll see what's going on. They're helping her back up.
She was pushed. She's all right. She wants to stay in the game. Tied up, under 5 minutes to play in the initial period. Homecoming night for Neosho. The boys won tonight, 51-44.
Hannah White's into the ball game, the freshman that has been out because of in concussion protocol, and she's into the ball game for the first time. We get the ball game into Brooklyn Crandall, and she gets it back out to Jolie Bond.
It won't go. Rebounded by Endicott with the loose ball.
She is a rebounding machine, isn't she?
She is. The long three, it's off the front of the rim. No good. Knocked out of bounds. Let's go back the other way. Neosho basketball.
4:38 left in the first period of play, and we're tied at 2.
Cats take their time. They move it around, set something up. Drake in the corner, back over to Burkhart. The drive, the shot, no good. No foul. They just slapped the ball away. Williams will drive. The long shot.
That's an air ball, and it
stays with Carthage.
Yeah,
last touch by the Cats.
Caromed off of Drake that time.
Endicott wants to drive the baseline, kicks it back out to Rodas. The shot, it's no good. Good hustle by the Cats. Drake with the rebound. Pass down low. Hannah White's in the game right now.
Yeah, and she did a nice job of trying to get a pass, but
she was trying to find Brooklyn Crandall over in the corner, but the referees, officials, they're going to call a foul. No, just wanted to.
I'm not sure what we're going to call. But Carthage has the ball.
Coach telling the girls to put a little pressure on them.
The Cats put on their own form of a trap.
We're down to 3:30 left in the first period. It's a low-scoring affair, 2-2. Neither team's got hot yet. Rodas drives the baseline. Back out to Williams, and she's fouled.
She'll go to the line and shoot two.
Shooting two for the Tigers. That personal foul charge against Neosho's number 5, Brooklyn Crandall. Her second personal, second team of the quarter.
I hate to lose Crandall. And a nice
up
shot.
and good.
In the game for the Wildcats.
And the shooter is number 3, is that right?
That's right. That is Zoe Williams.
Well, I just can't see. She's got that long ponytail,
and that one's good too. So Carthage is up by a score of 4-2. In the ball game for the Cats is Emma Ward.
The Cats need a nice pass down to Hannah White. She's fouled.
Gets fouled, and she gets fouled by number 11. It looks like.
John, those are shots that Hannah needs to make to keep us in the ball game. And she's open. She turns. She needs to put it up. Jazzy does a good job with that, but Hannah's still learning. She's just a freshman.
Jazzy's just sitting there, and the trainer is talking to her. There's the first one. It's up and good.
Nice shot.
3:14 left in the first period. 3-4 in favor of Carthage. There's White's second one. It's up, and it's no good.
And a whistle.
It looks like there's a lane violation, so she'll shoot it again.
Got a little antsy and crossed the line just before the ball left her hands.
So next one, it's up, and it's no good. And number 5 blocked her out, and that is Stiles. Stiles comes down.
Williams will drive, and a whistle and a foul.
And that one is going to be on number 3.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 3, Journey Burkhardt. Her first.
That is the third team foul. 3 minutes left. The Cats have got 3 fouls, and Carthage has got 1.
Low-scoring game, 4-3 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Good pass down low to Endicott. Kicks it back out to Stiles. Williams for 3. It's in there.
There it goes.
Count it. Zoe Williams with 5 points, 7-3. Tigers with the lead.
Get the ball in and right back out. They get it into White, and there's a foul. Looks like it's going to be on number 13.
That'll be the third team foul.
Against the Tigers, number 13, Hallie Endicott. Her first personal, second team.
Cats need to take the shot when it's available. And a little too hard. Overthrown, intended for Hannah.
Well, we're continuing to try to get the ball inside for her. If we keep doing that, and it'll work.
Cats with the pressure being applied. Why not? Williams at the top of the key. Endicott with a spin move, no good.
And it'll be Neosho's ball.
Endicott was the last one to touch it.
I'm looking over there at the Neosho bench. I don't see Washington. Maybe she has.
Unless they're checking her out, trainer in the locker room. No, Jassie's out there.
Oh, I see her now.
Yeah, she's over. I'm looking at the bench, and I'm going, where is she?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So that's that high-low that we were talking about.
There we go.
There it is. Yeah. Yes, sir. Nice job by Washington and White both. Put the Cats within 2.
7-5 our score. Cats need to be a little aggressive. They've got position. There's, slapped the ball away. Good hustle by the Cats. Take it away by Hannah.
And she comes down with the ball.
Trying to get it down to Hannah. She does, and the shot is up. Oh, it won't go.
It won't go.
Williams with the rebound for the Tigers. There's Endicott, the long 3.
It doesn't go.
No good. Jazzy right there. Neosho basketball. There's the 3 ball from Journey. No good. Hannah makes it go.
Hannah makes it go. She picks up the rebound too. And we're tied.
Tied at 7. Under a minute left in this initial period. Tigers just content to toss it around. They get it into Endicott. The spin move. Back over. Oh, it's falls in. Number 11 makes it go. That's Egler. She's just a freshman. A lot of freshmen on this team.
Jazz up with the turnaround jumper. Does not go.
Good effort by the Cats that time, but
19.7 seconds left in the first period of play. And the Cats are down by 2, 7-9. Cats in their full court press.
Styles with the ball across the line. Plenty of time. Oh, kicked the ball. Jazzy
she
reached down. That's an accidental kick. It wasn't intentional.
10 seconds, 8 seconds left. Williams with the ball. Gets it inside the end.
Oh, take it away.
White just takes it away from her.
That's the end of the first period. Carthage with a 2-point lead. It's 9-7 over Neosho. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
What does a culture of excellence look like? It looks like her, him, and them. It's where future educators, innovators, lifesavers, and global leaders call their home. It's a place where immersive learning environments can help empower students to command a future in their field. Come experience excellence at Missouri Southern State University.
Today's sporting event is being made available for your family by Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rental, located just off Highway 49 at the Carterville exit by Casey's. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays till noon with rentals of outdoor construction equipment and even attachments for your machines. Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rentals is a proud supporter of today's game. 417-317-4995.
And we're ready to start the second period of play from Neosho, Missouri. The Lady Cats taking on the Carthage Tigers. Right now the Cats are down by 2, 7-9.
Cats showing improvement on defense. Offense, they can get it down low to Hannah White. She can put it in. Hannah has 5 points. Jazzy has 2. So the tall young ladies doing all the scoring for the Cats so far.
Jump ball and... well, I'm not sure what's going on. We've got the backboard that's got both legs. They got them off now. And we'll start back with 8 minutes, it looks like.
Still a good crowd tonight. Thursday night basketball.
Yeah, we're glad to have you with us. We appreciate that. And we also appreciate our sponsors. we will play tonight. Then both teams, Neosho teams, will go to Willard, and they'll be right back here Thursday and Friday to play Webb City.
Both these teams looking for a win tonight. Oh, thrown out of bounds over the head of number 2. That's Riley Corcoran. Cats have the chance to tie it up or take the lead. Yeah, swatted away.
Yeah,
Tigers with it again. They have such a hard time getting it in.
Yeah, we threw the ball right into a lot of traffic that time.
And the long 3 ball. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Carthage.
That caromed off at Jazz that time.
Williams having a difficult time finding someone to toss it into. They do. They get it in time. Styles at the top of the key. Endicott. No good. Hannah White with the rebound. Hands it off to Jolie.
And we'll go back to that high-low position, but there's a 3 ball. White comes up with it herself and scores.
Puts it in. Good effort by Hannah White. Tied game again at 9 apiece. Williams calling the shots. Rodas gets it in to Endicott. That'll take some time off the clock.
Now, Cats are in a zone defense. I mean, that's confusing.
Oh, good effort. Swatted away by Hannah White.
That is her second block of the night, and here come the Cats again. Ward for a 3 ball does not go. White tries to come up with it, doesn't.
Endicott will bring it down in a hurry. Rare's back. Gets her team back in position. The long 3 ball, it's off. Ooh, so close.
Jazz comes down with a rebound, and here come the Cats.
They'll hand it off to Journey. And a ball's tossed up, no good. Hannah put it
White
back.
puts it up, and it's good.
Hannah has 9 points.
And she also has 5 boards.
The Cats have the lead, John, here in the second period. They lead by 2. The Tigers have yet to score in this second period. They have gone cold. Endicott.
Endicott.
To Rodas. It's no good. Corcoran couldn't make it go. She can't believe that.
White comes up with another rebound.
And they lose it. Williams going to drive coast to coast. She makes them pay for it.
Yep.
Williams has 7 points.
Jolie Bond with a 3 ball. It's up and it's no good. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Neosho's ball.
Stay with the Cats.
In the game for the Tigers, number 24, Campbell Kite.
Kite coming in the ball game, a sophomore for the Tigers.
Get the ball into Journey.
Yes. Journey puts it in. Jazzy does.
Jazz does, yeah. And the Cats are up 13-11.
Cats applying the pressure. They've got the trap going. Rodas for 3. It's no good.
And
good hustle by Hannah. We're right there.
Comes down with a rebound.
We've missed her in recent weeks.
And the Cats just bring the ball right back out. Jolie goes up for it. Hannah comes up with a rebound.
Jazzy for 3. Get in there. Oh, it's so...
But she comes up with her own rebound. Goes again. White's got the rebound.
Fight for it, girls.
It's going to be a jump ball. And it looks like the ball will go to
Carthage.
Carthage, yeah.
Number 23, Ashlyn Van Kilden.
Jazzy was fighting for the ball. She shot a 3, got her rebound, and tried to put it back up, but just wouldn't drop.
Now we've got timeout for just a minute. And I believe it should be Neosho's ball. Yes, yeah, that's right. It is Neosho's ball.
Stay with the Cats.
Ward will trigger it in underneath Neosho's basket. Get the ball to Jolie Bond. She gets it back out to Ward. Ward puts it up.
Tree ball won't drop. Oh,
White comes up
so
with the
close.
rebound, but it does not go.
Good hustle by the Cats on the boards. It's knocked away. Jolie was going up with it. No, well, they said Jolie was the last one to touch it. Tiger ball. Cats will apply the pressure.
3:50 left in the first half. Cats up by a score of 13-11.
Williams drives. And the shot is good by Rodas. 23, that's Van Gilder.
Jolie Bond drives in, does not go. Hannah White comes down with the rebound. Now Jolie Bond has it. And there's a long three ball that does not go.
Knocked away. Tie ball game.
Here's Aspen Drake. She'll come in and Ward will take a timeout. Cats are still in the full court press. They're trying to get the trap, and right now it seems to be working. Carthage is a little fuddled.
Anything they can do to disrupt what Tigers are trying to do is a big plus in this game. Endicott drives to the basket. The shot is no good. Journey with the rebound. Let's go back the other way. Oh, taken away by Williams. And it counts.
That's right. She will shoot one.
We can make it a three-point play. Tigers regain the lead.
That is Burkhart's second. And that is the first team foul of this quarter. Carthage up by 2. Free throw is up, and it's good.
Williams has 10 points tonight.
The lead is 3 by Carthage, and they put on a little bit of a full court press.
And that's been a nemesis for the Cats this year. They break it. And she traveled.
Yes, she did.
Turnover for the Cats. Endicott will toss it in from the near sideline.
2:29 left in the first half. Cats down by a score of 16-13. Emma Ward back in the ball game for the Cats.
A little momentum swing here. The Tigers have come alive in this part of the long three ball coming. It's no good. Stiles with the rebound. She's going to try a three. It won't go.
Jolie Bond comes down with the rebound.
She's being guarded by Rodas. Oh, taken away. Slapped away, and Rodas comes up with it. She hands it off to Williams. Here's a three ball. Oh, nice one by number 13. That's her first three of the night. Just like that, the Cats are down by 6. Timeout on the floor, 19-13. Carthage.
We'll take timeout and be right back.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details. Account earns 0.01% APY. APY equals annual percentage yield.
Minute 49 left in the second quarter of play, and halftime. Cats are down by a score of 19-13.
Well, the Tigers are playing a little bit of a press right now to disrupt the momentum for the Cats. Long three ball, it won't go. Good hustle by the Cats.
Bond gets it and comes back up, and then she doesn't make it.
A little off-balance shot. Williams will bring it across the line for the Tigers. We're down to 1:20 before halftime. Endicott for three. It won't go.
We'll make one of those here in a minute.
Oh, taken away. Hannah trying to hand it off. Good hustle by Corcoran to steal the ball. We're down to 1 minute left before halftime. Pass inside to Corcoran. The shot won't go. A little too hard.
Jazz comes up with the ball, and here come the Cats.
The long shot. Emma Ward. Oh, it won't go.
In and out.
On her back.
Be a foul on White. That'll be her first.
Hannah was all over Endicott.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 44, Hannah White. Her first personal, second team foul.
Williams will bring it down.
And they'll take their time. Carthage is going to go into the halftime with a pretty good lead, according to this ball game.
And shot a little too hard. Down to 30 seconds.
Ward comes down with the ball.
Good hustle. It won't go. And they save the ball. Williams comes up with a loose ball. Tigers on the march. Under 10 seconds. Endicott trying to make something happen. They need to shoot. Stiles for long three. It's no good. It's halftime in Neosho. Carthage Lady Tigers lead Neosho 19-13. We'll take a timeout and return on KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the four-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details. Account earns 0.01% APY. APY equals annual percentage yield.
Hi, I'm Sam O'Neill with Affordable Propane of Neosho. From setting tanks to refilling them, we offer a full spectrum of service to meet your every need. We serve Neosho and surrounding areas, and we are committed to giving you better service at better prices. Give us a call today, 417-437-8927. Thank you.
Looking for extra space near Neosho? At 86 Mini Storage, we offer secure open parking for RVs, campers, and vehicles. Plus, we have a selection of storage units that can hold whatever you need. Conveniently located in Western Neosho with 24-hour access for our customers, and right now, your first month is free. To find out what spaces are currently available or request a unit, visit 86ministorage.com or call 417-621-1601.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
And welcome to halftime, brought to you by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Jim, I can tell you already, the Cats have won the battle on the boards. They had 17 boards, but Hannah White has already got 10.
And she has 9.
Carthage has got 8.
And Hannah has 9 points tonight. She can do a double-double. She's having a good night. Jazzy has 4. And that's all your scoring for the Cats. Cats did have the lead at 13-11. And the Lady Tigers went on an 8-0 run late in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's been a good ball game so far. The Cats have done some things. They have they put on the full court press, which is something we've not seen them do. And Coach over there is getting really animated. She wants the girls to run the plays that she has and play good defense. And the Cats have switched back and forth from man to man to zone defense on a regular basis.
And the Tigers have missed quite a few shots tonight. So have the Cats, and they just need to get in position. You know, some of the girls they come in, they just kind of toss it up, and it's just hard to make shots like that on a consistent basis. But Hannah White doing a good job on the low post. They're getting the ball to her, which is good. And if that keeps up, that'll keep us in the ball game.
Yeah, it has. It's been a real exciting ball game. We're going to take another timeout, and we'll be back. We've got about 6 minutes to go, and then we'll be ready for the third period play. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Sports fans can be loyal to a fault. For instance, sometimes our teams make awful personnel decisions, and deep down we know that, yet we convince ourselves that the team is doing the right things. When it comes to our faith, we also try to convince ourselves that we're doing the right things, even though deep down we know that's not true. We can pretend we're obeying God, while in actuality, we're not producing fruit in our lives. The Bible says God is light, and there is no darkness in him at all. So we are lying if we say we have fellowship with God, but go on living in spiritual darkness. We are not practicing the truth. We need Jesus' grace to empower us to live our lives in light. We must repent and leave the darkness behind so we can have fruitful fellowship with him and make wise decisions. Today, let's not waste time trying to convince ourselves of a false reality. Instead, let's stick to the truth and live in the light with Jesus. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dodson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 PSI of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
And welcome back to Neosho, Missouri. John Ball, Jim Jackson, Matt Ball here with you. And Jim, what do you think the Cats have got to do in order to win this ball game tonight?
You know, I like the full court press or the trap, and that's really throwing the Tigers off balance and slapping the ball around, and they don't get the momentum. Zoe Williams for the Tigers tonight is leading the way in scoring. She has 10. Endicott has 3. She's the one I was worried about earlier, but she's been held to 3 points. Rodas has 2 points. The others, Hegwer has 2. She's a freshman. And Ashlyn Van Gilder, a sophomore, came off the bench and hit a long tray. And that's all your scoring right now. The Cats did have a lead, brief time. They were up 13-11, but the Tigers have been on that 8-0 run late in the second quarter. And that's where we stand, 19-13 here at halftime.
Well, I tell you, I agree with you. I like what we're seeing from the Cats. I like the fact that we're playing that high-low. We get Jazzy up high and Hannah White down low. And as a freshman, she has come out here after that little protocol that she had to go through for a concussion, and she's letting people know that she's here and she wants to play. I mean, my goodness, the first half she had 10 rebounds and 9 points, and that's pretty exciting. We can just keep getting the ball inside to her.
Did you say something? I'm listening to the band over here, so no, I agree with you. And the Cats do have their work cut out for them. I'd like to see them get a win tonight. They're coming into this game with 2 wins. One of those wins in the holiday tournament against a team out of West Memphis, Arkansas. And Parkview was the other, which Parkview, you feel for them, but they haven't won a game yet this season.
And we'll play Parkview one more time.
And that'll be coming up. Cats do have a tough schedule, and they'll play, I think they'll be in Republic for their district action, and that's right. Just in a couple of weeks. You know, we're halfway through the month of February, and so 2 more full weeks. They'll be at Republic. Next week, the Lady Cats will be at Willard, and they'll be back home next week at this time against the Webb City Cardinals, and that will be a very tough opponent. You play against Webb City.
Yeah, I agree with them. A win tonight would do so much to lift these girls' spirits, and our hometown crowd could see them win, especially if they did not go to the Holiday Classic and see the Cats play there. So if we could win one tonight, it'd be pretty exciting for our Lady Wildcats.
Band has done a good job tonight, as always, the high school jazz band, but boy, they're about 40 or 50 strong down there.
Yes, they are. And here we come. That's the Neosho fight song that they're playing, and the Cats come out onto the court, and it's going to be Washington, White, Bond, Burkhart, and Drake. Well, no, it's not going to be. We've got one too many players out there, and now White is going to get back off, and she's going to sit down, and the ball game is underway. I'm surprised the Cats didn't get called.
Oh, nice one.
And there is a 3-ball, but we're going to say that it does not count.
They wanted the band to stop, and they should have stopped earlier just to cut them off, and both coaches are a little upset with that.
Yeah, but
they're going to count the basket.
Yeah.
And who shot that? Was that Endicott?
I believe. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it was number 5, and that was Stiles.
Well, we'll give it to Stiles there.
So the score is 22-13 now, and Neosho is going to bring the ball down.
Well, Tigers back off on defense. They get it in, back out.
Get the ball on the inside, get it back out.
Hannah White is on the bench right now. Oh, good try. Crandall back in the ball game.
He gets the ball over to Washington.
It's slapped away, back at him. Crandall for 3.
Bam! Well, we'll trade threes with him to start the ball game. That's a pretty good idea. Pretty good start.
Down by 6 again. Oh, backcourt. So yeah. That was a close call, but the ref was right there. He was looking right down the line. Number 10 will toss it in. That's Aspen Drake. She's one of the Queen candidates tonight, or the royalty, I guess you should say.
She's in the royal party.
Tigers coming out a little more aggressive on defense.
And that ball was just thrown over Drake's head.
Cats have had that difficulty most of the season trying to toss it down low, and just a little too hard. Too much mustard on that. Oh, come on, there was a walk.
Yeah, there's a walk, yeah.
You could see that. Rodas was trying to go to the basket. She knew it. 6:52 to go in the third period. Tigers up 22-16.
Get the ball over to Crandall. Crandall, I believe, hit the first 3-ball for the Cats.
Oh, so close.
2-ball by Drake that rolls around, does not go in.
Williams back in for the Tigers. They'll just move it around. Corcoran going to drive the baseline. Thought she stepped out, but
there's another big 3-ball, and that was Stiles. Stiles, that's her second 3-ball.
And now the Tigers have a 9-point lead, a little cushion. Good pass down. Oh, I thought she was going to go for it. Get in there, baby.
Jolie Bond shoots the 3-ball. It does not go.
Jolie's a good 3-point shooter. And I see them under the basket, and they're wide open, and they kick it back out. Stiles looking again. Corcoran back out to Endicott. Rhoda's going to drive. She's in trouble under the basket. There's 3-ball coming no good by Endicott.
And Bond comes down with it, and she's fouled.
Yeah, she was all over her back. Not a shooting violation, but a foul.
Tigers, number 13, Hallie Endicott, her second personal, first team foul.
Endicott's second and first team foul.
And a whistle.
They get the ball into Washington, but there's a foul on the floor.
Personal foul charged against the Tigers, number 13, Hallie Endicott, her third personal, second team.
Washington.
Whoa! Ball thrown out of bounds over the head. You know, they have to realize that Journey's not that tall.
No, she's not.
Oh, the last touched by the Tigers, they're saying.
Okay, we'll do that.
It was fingertips, but pass into Jazzy. The shot is up. It won't fall.
Jumper does not go, but there's a jump ball, and it's going to be a foul.
Rhodas didn't like that. She was pushed to the floor.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 10, Aspen Drake. Her first personal.
Drake's a very strong young lady. She's fighting for position. She wasn't going to give an inch. Stiles kicks it back out. Over to Williams. They'll slow it down a little bit. Under 5 minutes left in the third. Tigers up by 9.
Cats in a zone defense.
Long 3 coming. It won't fall for Stiles. Corcoran can't make it go, and Endicott got the rebound on her back on the floor. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't. There is a timeout, and we'll hang on to it right here. This ball game is being brought to you by the Family Market of Neosho. Josh Dodson, your Farm Bureau agent. Affordable propane. Show me real estate of Neosho. Edgewood Bowl, Chapman, Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber. Free market physician and health care. Cali Tires. Law offices at Woods and Peterson and New Mac Electric. And the Cats are down by a score of 16-25. We're in the third quarter of play. And Carthage has come out with all guns blazing, didn't they, Jim?
That they have. Stiles really lit it up. She had 2 quick trays, and that's the difference right now. Tigers up by 9 with 4:34 to go in this third period. Seen some things I've never seen before. Getting a rebound, you're laying flat on your back. It just happened to fall in Endicott's arms, and ball remains with the Tigers. Back out, Endicott will drive. She's not fouled. Taken away by Crandall.
Here comes Crandall. And Drake's over here on the far side. Crandall is going to dribble around, gets it to Washington. Rodas takes it away from
she
her.
just took it away. Rodas just reached in and grabbed it away from Jazzy. Williams at the top of the key.
Carthage spreads the offense out just a little bit.
Endicott driving the baseline. They'll move it around, kicks it back out to Stiles for three. It's in there. Oh, she is hot tonight. She has 9 points, all by the way of outside the arc.
And in this period of play. Cats almost lost that ball. They got it inside to Washington. Washington, a little turnaround jumper, won't go.
She had position and, like you said, it would not fall. 3.5 minutes left in the third.
White position to come in for the Cats. There's another long one. Why not, I guess. And Crandall comes down with it.
Well, the Tigers have a little cushion. 12-point lead and a foul and a push.
And that's going to be Rodas.
Charged against the Tigers, number 21, Isamar Rodas. Her first personal, third team foul. Back into the game for the Wildcats.
And Jolie Bond's going to sit down, and Hannah White's in the ball game. Get the ball game into.
And the little shot won't go. It'll be Carthage ball out of bounds.
Well, it looked to me like that we were, and White is limping just a little bit. Maybe that's why she didn't start the third quarter, but we got into that high-low position and tried to get the ball into her.
The drive. She kicks it back out to Stiles. A long three. It's good.
That's number 13.
Endicott with 6 points tonight. 31-16. Tigers have really taken command. Cats have only scored 3 points.
Steals that ball. Get it into number 3, and she puts it up. Zoe Williams. She seems to be good at that, and there's a timeout called.
Well, the Tigers have doubled up the score on our Cats. It's straight at that.
That's a 30-second timeout. We want to continue to thank our sponsors, Numac Electric, Sports Locker, KSN, KODE, Zach's Car Wash, McKay Quality Roofing, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, the YMCA Christian Healthcare Ministry, Care and Pregnancy Center, Pattern Church of the Nazarene, Access Family Care, Four State Printing, and Josh Baker, he is your shelter agent. So we are still in the third quarter, 2 minutes and 32 seconds left, and as you said, Jim Carthage is pretty much taking command.
And a 17-point lead. They've really doubled up the Cats. It was a 6-point lead at halftime, and the Cats have only been able to muster 3 points in this period. That was a 3-ball by Crandall. And the pass down low to Hannah White, kicks it back out. And a foul.
And Drake will go to the line and she'll shoot 2. And that's on.
Personal foul charged against the Tigers, number 13, Hallie Endicott.
That was actually her 4th foul.
4th team at the line for the Wildcats, number 10.
Aspen Drake's first one is up and good. Congratulations to her, by the way, for being in the homecoming royalty as a sophomore. There's the next one. It's up and it bounces off.
Rebounded by number 13, Endicott. Stiles looking to shoot this rebound. I've been hot. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice play by Williams. Williams is going to be good in a couple of years. I mean, she's good tonight.
Yeah,
she is just a freshman, playing very well. She has 14 points. Cats just need to.
There's a foul.
John, at this point, the Cats can't afford to take time off the clock. They need to, if they're open, they need to shoot.
Crandall will go to the line and shoot 2. That's against Cochran. That's her first one, but that is the 5th team foul with 1:52 left. There's the first one. It's up and no good.
Into the game for the Tigers.
Jazz is going to set out a little bit.
Isamar Rodas and number 12, Lene Merrill.
Merrill into the game for the Tigers, her first action.
There's the second one. It's up and no good, but White comes up with it. Let's put it back up, and it doesn't go.
Good try by Hannah. Minute 40 to go in the third. Three-point shooting has really opened up this game for the Tigers in the third quarter. And they can afford to bring in some people off the bench to see some action.
And minute 27 left in the third period of play.
Stiles looking. He's going to kick it back out there. Stiles can't get open. Their long ball. Oh, off the mark. Rebounded by Crandall. Williams couldn't make it fall.
Get the ball into Jazz. She
comes
nice
shot. Jazzy with 6 points. We're under a minute. Cats are down by 16. Tigers, a long three. That's
good.
Where did that come from?
And that's number 12.
Everybody's getting into the action for the Tigers.
38-19, 22 seconds left in the third period of play. Ward is prepared to come in. They get the ball into White, and she's fouled.
Rodas just took it away from her, but a little too aggressive.
She'll go to the line and shoot two. That foul was on number 21. That was Rodas. That's her second.
Get in there.
First one is up, and it's no good.
Back in for the Wildcats, number 24.
If she can make this, this will be her 10th point of the evening.
There's a lane violation.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to do it again.
McKenna's made one free throw tonight.
Tell you what, she shot that ball and got in and got her own rebound. See if she does it again. And that one's up, and there's another lane violation. So we just got now this ball will go to Carthage, yeah. We're just excited to get in the lane, aren't we?
Yeah.
And Cats put on their full court press, and it'll be Neosho's ball.
Bounced off the knee of Zoe Williams.
Nice job by Journey Burkhart in order to be right there defensively to get the ball back to the Cats.
They get it in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Knocked away. They keep trying that.
White
good
comes
hustle.
up with it. She puts it up, and it's good.
Nice one by Hannah at the end of the third period. A nice shot. It's 17-point lead for the Tigers, 38-21 on top of Neosho. We'll have a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
Beginning of the fourth quarter, Cats down by a score of 38-21. The Cats came on and did some scoring, and Hannah White picked up a field goal, and we can now tell you unofficially she has a double-double.
It's a good night for Hannah. Good ball game. Crandall driving and a shot. Oh, she double dribbled. She traveled.
Yep. So the Cats are going to continue with their full court press.
It's Tigers don't like it.
No, they don't. And nice job by the Cats to break it loose, but number 3 continues to have some speed, and that's Zoe Williams, the freshman.
She handles the ball like a senior out there. She has had a good night. Stiles has had a good night from three-point range. And they're just kind of...
24 is into the ball game.
Shot won't go.
And White comes up with the rebound.
Took a lot of time off the clock. Cats need to make it count.
They get the ball into Ward.
Oh, there's a
she
trip.
Gets hit.
Yeah, she was pushed.
He says, wait a minute. Now you can
Personal
come
foul
in.
charged against Carthage's number 24, Campbell Kite. Her first, team first.
And the Cats will bring the ball in underneath their own bucket.
And for the Tigers, number 13, Hallie Endicott.
Oh, nice pass. Good one.
Hey, nice play.
Anna White with 13 points. Cats are down by 15. Stiles going to drive. I thought she turned the ball over, palmed the ball, but the ref says no.
Carthage wisely comes back out and resets, making as much time off the clock as she can, but that's a foul. It's going to be on Crandall.
Brooklyn plays with a lot of energy, and
that's her third foul.
Number 5, Brooklyn Crandall, her third personal, second team.
And they get it into Endicott. And a foul.
Yeah, and that's going to be a foul on Endicott. That's her 5th.
Offensive foul charged against Carthage's number 13.
It is. So Endicott will leave the game. She leaves with only 6 points.
Yeah, that foul was pretty intentional. That was an elbow. It's a hard way to end up the ball game, though.
This early in the fourth period, especially. Pass into Jazzy, the shot, it won't go.
White comes up with it, and it's taken away by Rodas.
They just got a step stool and climbed all over her. There's a push, but getting a little out of hand right now for both teams.
Yeah, it is. That foul is on White.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 44, Hannah White.
That's her second.
Personal 13. At the line, shooting 2 for the Tigers. Number 3.
First one goes up for Zoe Williams. That one's good.
She has 15 points tonight. 5 here in the second half.
Crawford out and Jolie Bond back in the ball game for the Cats. There's her next one. It's up and it's good too.
Williams with 16 points, 40-23. Cats need to
get the ball into White, and she's fouled, but she still puts the bucket up, and it's counted.
Hannah White with 15 points.
Number 44, Hannah White.
And she gets a block.
Taken away by Hannah. Little jumper, it won't fall. Rebounded by Williams. Williams will bring it across the line. Cats back on defense. Rhoda's having trouble. She spins, she shoots. It's no good. Taken away by the Cats.
Burkhart comes up with the rebound. And Jazz goes up, and it does not go in, and ball caroms off of White. But it's going to be Wildcats ball.
No running clock in this game tonight.
5:27 left in the ball game. Ball into Jazz. It does not go. White gets the rebound.
It's knocked away. Journey tried to make something happen.
She'll shoot 2. And that foul was on number 2, Cochran. That is her second. Burkhart's first one is up, and it's good.
That's the first point of the night for Journey.
Second one's an air ball, so
5:22 left in the game.
the Cats keep the pressure on.
Carthage up by 14. Williams will drive it down the lane.
And she'll slow down, bring it back out.
Oh, taken away, stripped away. Kite was hit on the arm.
Yeah, and that's a foul's going to be on Burkhart.
Sugar
That's her third foul.
Campbell.
Charged against Neosho's number 3, Journey Burkhart. Her third personal, 14. At the line for the Tigers, shooting 2, Campbell Kite.
Well, I believe they're trying to make up their mind that no, they're going to say that was on the ground. Yes, it was. So they'll bring the ball in. Carthage has it under their own basket.
Williams closely guarded. It's a different look when Endicott's on the bench. She fouled out.
Yeah, it is.
And a whistle.
There's another one on Burkhart. That's going to be the 5th. So that's the wrong person to foul, I can tell you that.
Charged against Neosho's number 3, Journey Burkhart. Her 4th personal, 15.
And Crandall's going to come in the ball game.
Carthage's number 3, Zoe Williams to the line. Shooting 2.
Williams' first one is up, and it's good.
Williams with 17 points.
Number 5, Brooklyn Crandall. And for the Tigers, number 11, Callie Hagwood.
Second one's up, and it's not good. Washington comes down with a rebound.
And slapped away and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cats.
And Ward triggers it in from over there by the scorer's booth.
A long shot. It's off the mark. No good. Hannah comes away with a rebound. Shot no good. Hannah puts it up. Hannah having a good night, both offense and defense, and a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout too. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
4:29 left in the ball game. Score 41-28 in favor of Carthage. Carthage has the ball, and they get down across the timeline.
And the Tigers have some JV members on the floor right now.
And Williams again scores. She takes the ball in and scores, so the score is now 28-43. Jolie Bond brings the ball down. She's about at the logo, gets the ball to White.
Won't go.
And Hannah White comes up with the ball, and she puts it up. And she continues to have a great night tonight.
She does. She has 19 points. This has to be a season high for her.
Yeah, season high for her, and rebounds as well. 3:33 left in the ball game. Cats are down by 13.
Tigers just content to take time off the clock, and why not?
Sure.
You can't really foul him. You set him to the line.
Yeah, we've got 5 fouls, so just... And there's a shot on goal, and it does not go. White comes down with a rebound.
Cats need to hurry. No time to
get the ball over to Ward. Ward gets the ball to White.
And there's a push. Not a shooting violation yet. That should be the fourth foul.
Charged against Carthage's number 12, Lene Mera. Her first personal 14 foul. Into the game for the Tigers, number 2, Riley Cochran.
Cochran back in the game for Carthage. Carthage gets the ball up.
Oh, get in there. Nope, it won't go. Oh, what a nice play.
Right rebounds, and she puts it up.
She has 21 points. 43-32. Cats down just by 11. They're not out of this yet.
They're playing hard, there's no doubt about it. And Carthage just continues to move the ball around, and now Jolie Bond fouls number 3. I'm sure she thought that's what she needed to do. But Zoe Williams is not the person we need to foul. She has hit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 9. And that was up and good.
That's her 15th point. You hate, you had to foul, or otherwise they're just going to run out the clock on you, take more time, and hope for the best that they miss at the free throw line. And that's another good one. Cats take a timeout. It's 45-32, 13-point lead for the Tigers.
We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
2:23 left in the ball game, 32-45 in favor of Carthage.
The Tigers back off on defense. They'll take their chances. And a whistle.
It's going to be a walk.
A little traveling. Not what you want to see happen this late in the ball game. Cats with the press. I like that. I like the attitude. And Williams will drive. You know, John, you look at the players for Carthage, they're going to be good in a few years. You look at Williams and Endicott and Stiles, they're all freshmen and sophomores.
Yes, they are. They are.
And they've got a losing record this year, but give them a year or two and they'll be a force to be reckoned with here in the COC.
Well, I would say that probably they're keeping the ball in the hands of the 2 best free throw shooters, and that's Stiles and Williams. And Williams now will go to the line and shoot 2.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 13.
John, it's been a long game. A long night for us.
It has been.
I have to wake Matt up over there. I thought he was going to sleep.
Yeah, just about. And Zoe Williams goes to the line. The first one is up and good.
Back into the game for the Wildcats, number 3,
Journey Burkhart back in the ball game, and Brooklyn Crandall sits down.
And that's 21 points for Williams tonight.
There's the next one. It's up and good, too.
22 points. 15-point lead, under 2 minutes to go. Carthage has this well in hand.
Get the ball into White, and she's pushed, and she'll go to the line. No, she won't. That's on the floor. But that is now the 5th team foul. She will go to the line.
Well,
I'm having this talk with myself, Jim, I guess.
Hannah has 21 points. She's having a great game for her.
Here's the first one. It's up and good.
Gosh. Hannah's worked on those free throws. We watched her during the Holiday Classic, and she struggled. There's an air ball there.
Yeah, but that is going to be a...
She's over the line, and she knew it. Merrill will toss it in.
A minute 37, 34 now.
They'll just take it back and take as much time as they'll give them.
Yeah.
They'll toss it around. Minute 25 left in the game. Just playing keep away right now.
Yeah,
you don't want to.
Yeah.
Not much you can do.
No, not really. I mean, it's a matter of they've got the ball in the hands of their free throw shooters and just kind of daring you to come foul them, which is the wise strategy.
And a foul on a push.
Yeah, and that is going to be on. Like that's going to be on.
Charged against Neosho's number 3, Jordan Burkhart. That's her 5th personal.
That's her 5th, and she's out of the ball game. Brooke Crandall back in.
Number 3, Zoe Williams to the line for 2 shots.
Well, there's her first one. It's up and it bounces in. Well, I tell you what, much like for the Cats, the show has been the Hannah White show. For the Tigers, it is the Zoe Williams show. That one's up and it doesn't go, but White gets the rebound.
What a night she has had. Down to 50 seconds. Ball taken away by Rodas.
Yeah, the Cats are going to back away. Except Crandall's going to give it a kind of a little spit and a polish.
Clock is running. Yeah, they're just content to run out the clock.
And the Cats are probably the same.
Oh,
and
there's a push. Ooh.
Yeah, she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, John, you watch the boys and the girls, and when they push, it's personal.
Yes, yes, it is. Well, that is Crandall's 4th.
Carthage's number 3, Zoe Williams to the line, shooting 2.
First one is up, and it's good. She's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points from the free throw line tonight,
And yeah, total of 25 points. Clock running under 25 seconds. Down to Hannah. Get in there. Yes, good one. Hannah with 24 points. 24 of the 35 points for the Cats. And a whistle.
And Crandall's going to foul out with 12.4 seconds left.
She's done.
Yeah, and Drake is going to come back in.
Carthage's number 3, Zoe Williams to the line, shooting 2. Into the game for the Wildcats, number 2, Aspen Drake.
That's the first one, and that one's up and good. Next one's up and it's good too.
Yeah, she's had a great night as well. 12 seconds left in the ball game, 52-35. It's been all Carthage. Shoot it, girls. There's a long 3. Get in there.
Bam! Boom!
Jolie Bond with a tray at the very end of the game. And her final score, Carthage 52, Neosho 38. We'll come back with a recap after this on the KDO Broadcast Sports Network.
Family Mart
Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Forbes asked and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Hi, I'm Sam O'Neill with Affordable Propane of Neosho. From setting tanks to refilling them, we offer a full spectrum of service to meet your every need. We serve Neosho and surrounding areas, and we are committed to giving you better service at better prices. Give us a call today, 417-437-8927. Thank you.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or dennis@bannerchurch.com.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
And once again, our final score tonight here in Neosho. Carthage Lady Tigers all over the Neosho Lady Cats, 52-38. It's a good ball game. Started out good. Cats were down just by 6 at halftime, but the Tigers opened it up in the 3rd and 4th period, and they were outscored 14. Well, actually, the Cats won the last quarter 17-14. Thanks to that long tray at the very end of the ball game by Jolie Bond. But the star of the game, John, was Hannah White. She had 24 points, and I think you said she had 17
rebounds,
which was an outstanding night. Brooklyn Crandall had 3, Drake had 1, Jassy Washington had 6. So the 2 tall girls come up with 30 points, 30 of the 38 points, and other points. Jolie Bond had 3, and Journey Burkhardt had 1 from the line. Too much to handle for the Tigers. They came away. Zoe Williams, a freshman, scored 27 points. Endicott, a sophomore, scored 6. Rodas had 2. Stiles had 9 3-long trays. Hegwer had 2. Merrill with 3. And Van Gilder with 3. And that's all your scoring for both teams tonight. So the Cats fall to 2-19 on this season, while the Lady Tigers are now improving to 5-15.
Well, Jim, I tell you, the Cats did some really good things tonight. I like them coming up and having their own version of the full court press, and that buffled Carthage for just a little while, and we got the ball back a little bit. But as I continue to talk about, and I talked about it in the Keys to the Cats, we get that high-low game going with Jazz up here at the free throw line and Hannah White down in the bottom, and it pays dividends, and you saw that in the scores.
Certainly did. Do you want to mention that the post-game show brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others, whether it's small business to agriculture, and whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or just an expert in wealth management, they have you covered. Now, you deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, always proud to call Neosho home.
I'll tell you what, we'll take one more timeout, and then we'll come back for a wrap, okay?
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
Well, welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse, Jim. It's been a great homecoming.
It has. The boys won. The girls came up just a little bit short, but the girls improved in a lot of different aspects. I like the full-court press and the performance of Hannah White tonight, scoring 24 points. And the final score, 52-38, in favor of the Carthage Tigers. They regroup, and they'll travel to Willard, Missouri next week, and then next Thursday night be back here at home to face the Lady Cardinals of Webb City.
Yeah, congratulations to Lily Branscombe, who was the homecoming queen. We've got that out of the way now. It took us a little while to get there because that ball game was originally scheduled to the homecoming was supposed to be with Cassville, and inclement weather and a lot of other things made that very difficult to have. So we are through for the week. We want to remind you this weekend, go and worship at wherever you choose to worship. And we will be back on Thursday night as the girls take on Webb City, and then on Friday night as the boys take on Webb City. Boy Cats are on the way to a 20-game victory. They've got the table set to be able to do that, and I believe that'll be the first time that's happened in a lot of years, Jim.
It certainly has. They've come close with 19 victories a few years back and then 17, but this team is starting to gel, and pieces of the puzzle starting to come together, and we wish them very well next week.
Yeah, we sure do. So for Jim, Matt, and John, till we see you next time, go Cats!
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.